Way into this, sir. All right. That was like blasting off down in Texas to the, they say 10, 9, 8, 7.
Oh, yeah.
We got to, by the way, guys, 3, 2, 1, we are live. All right, everybody, welcome to the Stanton Smackdown 2022 show. We've got a show.
There's quite the cars.
And I've been told the first place winner of last year and second place of last year are both back to try to see, because, the one that took second actually won it the first year, so somebody's trying for a double here.
Yeah.
So
one of these two teams is going to maybe come out on top.
Maybe. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to take away from any of the other guys, of course.
All right, well, it is a privilege, truly a privilege to be back in here in Stanton, Nebraska, having a great time out here. Now, I will tell you, your air is heavy, heavy, heavy today. I walked out and it felt like I was hitting a wall. It is so humid.
Yeah, humidity is something else, man.
Yeah,
even in the shade, it's heavy.
Yeah, my lungs did not enjoy it too much. Well, joining me this weekend, Al, it's not this weekend, it's this evening, is Cody and AJ. Now, AJ, are you going to be back tomorrow?
I will not be back tomorrow. I got a wedding to go to. I'm going to watch you guys online, though.
A wedding?
Yeah.
Is it are you involved in the wedding?
No, it's actually my fiance's best friend, high school best friend's wedding we're going to.
In 10 years, statistically, it says that you will no longer be friends with those people anymore, so why does it matter?
It's kind of what I thought. Derby would be pretty cool to go watch instead of a wedding, but happy wife, happy life.
Don't let her hear you say that. You're going to catch a bunch of crap when you get home, eh?
Hey, sometimes they need to hear the truth.
Yeah, both.
I don't talk about this with my wife either, though, so that's okay,
You just put me on the spot.
Yeah.
Because I can.
Trouble,
you won't be back tomorrow to harass me at all.
Yeah. I'll see you soon.
And then down to the far right side, which is maybe left or right on the camera. I don't know how it's working with you when you're home, but we have Cody. You working with me tomorrow?
I'm not.
I sort of knew that
tomorrow.
because you are under the same boat. What are you doing? Oh, no, you actually have a rough one tomorrow, don't you?
Well, no, I have family vacation.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You're packing up to go sit in the mountains somewhere.
No, on a lake.
Well, your mountains are not your lakes aren't in the mountains here?
No, we can't be as blessed as you in Utah.
Okay, well, yeah, that's true.
Minnesota is still lovely country, though.
So you are going all the way up to Minnesota?
Yes, sir.
I say all the way up to Minnesota because I'm thinking about it like I was in Utah, but Minnesota is only 4 hours.
Well, I was going to say, you got to think of it, I'm 30 miles from the Minnesota border where I live in Iowa.
Yeah, see, I think of Minnesota, I'm like, that's a long way to go to a lake. But you are only a little while away, so it's a lot closer.
No.
So. Well, we're glad that you're here to join us this evening. I've got a whole slew of gentlemen to my left that are going to be here to assist tomorrow.
Exactly.
To help bring us all the fix-it and repairs and what's going on and talk all the Derby drama that happened the night before. We'll be able to do that tomorrow.
Yep.
And you guys will be driving to your destinations.
We'll be driving to our destination.
And hopefully by the end of the show, you will have a marshmallow and a stick.
Yeah, or a cold beer. One of the two.
It's pretty. That's a pretty good bet. Yes.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
And AJ is going to be watching the cake get cut.
Probably breaking down the dance floor.
You gonna have a suit and tie on?
Nope.
You're not doing the suit and tie?
Nope. Just gonna, I don't know, maybe khaki shorts and button-up shirt or a polo. Put my golf attire on. Looks just as good.
But you get cake.
Cake?
I like cake.
See, I'm not a huge cake fan, but I can eat a couple pieces and I'm about good for a year.
Oh, I like cake. You can eat a piece of cake and take a picture of the cake for me, and I'll be cool.
I'll send it while you're up here.
Yeah.
So tonight, what shows you have and having the opportunity to watch are, we have a two-man team show. Basically, what it is each team of two.
Two-man.
Heads up, which is everybody that knows heads up is the way to, when you're having a team show. It's really the only way to go.
Oh yeah.
It is kill or be killed.
Yep.
And so We got some great teams. We have about 5 heats of action there.
Yep.
And then outside of that, I have a hard time saying this because I'm so not used to it. I'm getting too old. We're having a 90s show tonight.
Yes.
And I'm like,
Yep.
90s.
We have the 90s and newer front-wheel drive hobo, and that'll be more of a filling class. But the premier class is the light weld 2-man team show. So it's going to be the same style build that you guys saw at Border Wars earlier in June.
One
And
of the best shows
if
I've
you guys
seen.
watch that show, you guys know that they're not going to be any slouches.
And you can actually get on Nebraska Derby
Yeah.
YouTube and rewatch that show.
Yeah.
And I highly recommend Friday night.
Yes.
Friday night was alive, let me tell you. My butt wasn't sore from sitting because I couldn't sit down for that. It was amazing.
It was wild for sure.
I-
Corner to corner. Hopefully we see a little bit of the same kind of pace tonight.
I really hope so. I hope we see somebody that's willing to do the old Pound Town.
Yeah, Austin's not here this time.
He's
but,
not, but
you know,
boy, did
somebody
Austin.
might be able to step up.
There was some drivers putting on a show for the crowd. The crowd got their money's worth in the first heat.
Yep.
So a really good show. So
Oh yeah.
we've got a good 6 heats tonight for you to watch. And then tomorrow, going into the evening, which again starts at 7 p.m. tomorrow night, we have is the Consies here, or is it B-Main?
I believe that's going to be a Consi, possibly. I did not get to sit in on the pit meeting.
I think
so
that's going on right now.
I believe so.
So
I would be surprised if
we
it's not.
really do not have a clue how the heats are drawn. Are they doing a live draw tonight?
Yeah. You know, with Rob, that's one of his big things. He runs a 2-man team show up in Inwood, Iowa, which was also on Nebraska Derby, and you can go back and watch that show. But that was a live draw, so none of the drivers knew which team they were going to draw
Till right before.
And unfortunately, we drew one of the best teams that show up there, and
you weren't as confident.
I
You didn't
was-
think you were the best team there.
you know, that was my first time running a Vic, and although it was okay, I still don't like Crown Vics.
High five, brother. Yeah.
Give me a Mopar any day.
I'm still. Well, no. Okay.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Retract.
Yeah,
Retract.
Say, you
okay.
better take it back.
You
He had-
pull that away.
He had to do that, but say that right after I high five.
Well, absolutely. I had to get it from you.
You know Derek Court. He's got a 75 Dodge or a Chrysler wagon up at his or down at his place in New Mexico.
Yep.
And I've got a convertible Pontiac that he wants, and it sounds like I don't know how the final deal is going to come about, but it sounds like I might be able to get that Chrysler wagon. And I've always I'm a wagon guy, and I've
Yep.
always wanted. I've driven the old school 65 New Yorker wagons.
Yep.
I've tried that back in the day, but I've never done
A
a
shocker.
75 Shocker wagon.
Yeah.
And before I give it up, I would really like to give one of those a whirl and see what they're all about.
Hopefully you're taking that to a stocker show.
Yes.
Okay.
I am too old to run the heavy metal.
You weren't in Heber wanting to run them kickered up Vics and the Imperials.
No, I enjoyed watching it.
Oh yeah, it was
I
a heck
like,
of a show.
Ooh. Yeah, we actually, you haven't heard, but on Thursday before he flew out to come to Nebraska, we talked about 2 of the drivers, and I don't know if the drivers, this is another announcement. Even though Gladiators of Steel was not there,
Yep.
we were watching the show, and there was 2 drivers that stood out as unbelievable gladiators of steel, people that are slaying it out in the arena. And so out of the ordinary, we awarded 2 wins for a Gladiators hat off of a
Okay.
show that wasn't ours. And one was Trenton Sweat. So Trenton, if
Yep.
you haven't, he was driving a 67 Imperial, and he made some of these.
He laid waste to some of them cars.
Yeah, there's a couple cars that are, I think they still feel it in their bones.
Oh
so,
yeah.
And Trenton Sweat, and then Spencer. I keep saying Spencer Greathouse, but Spencer, you know who I'm talking about. He drove in his heat race. He had an 03 Vic, and he just lit it up. And it was like he didn't care to win. He was just there doing head-ons with Imperials and just laying waste. And so he also has won a Gladiators hat, and we'll be getting them. So just to show you what we're doing this year, and since last time we were here, we've changed it up a little bit. So what we do as a Gladiators of Steel sponsored show is Gladiators wants the drivers to know that we're watching to see who truly is a metal steel gladiator, meaning somebody that's out in that arena just slaying it and putting it down. And we're giving away these Gladiators of Steel hats. Now, I'm wearing one.
They're really nice hats.
We're wearing them, but there's a little bit difference. Ours on the back say no participation trophies. These are hats that you can buy at any show that Gladiators of Steel's on, we sell. These hats were designed and are the only way. I can't even take one and wear one. They are only to be given to a driver that earns it in the arena, in the battle. And what it is on the back, how it's different, it says Vini Vidi Vici. And then it says the Victor. And it's the Victor. It's not Victor, it's Victor. And that's Italian. And what that Vini Vidi Vici means is I came, I saw, and I conquered.
It's kind of cool. One's actually
and this
really
is
cool.
This is the only people that will ever have one of these hats with that saying on the back. If they have that saying on the back of their hat, they came, they saw, and they conquered, and they tore it up at an event and earned this hat. So we will be giving those to the winners of not the winners of the heat, but the gladiator of the heat. And so we actually can follow.
So Bernie's watching from Germany.
Hey, Bernie, how are you, brother? So
we'll be following online.
People will have, if you see somebody that you just really feel, we love to listen to audience participation and to see what they think. And so we will be doing that tonight. We got a lot going on. It's going to be fun. So, AJ, what else is going on in your life? You getting in a car here anytime soon?
I didn't get in a car this year. I got getting married in October, so about as soon as I get my money's spent, which is for a good car.
So you're telling me this?
Yeah, I know.
Danny's watching.
You know what that means? He's going to have to put her in a car.
Actually, she's all about it. She wants to do one of those. She won't get in with the guys, but she wants to do the women's 90s. And nope, she's back home watching the pups.
What kind of pups?
We got 2 golden retrievers.
Yeah, they're very, very good. My baby, I'll show you a picture of my baby tonight. I have a boxer that I can't wait to go home and snuggle with. She's just the sweetest thing. But I was going to say, so you're excuse me. So you're going to a wedding of not even a wife. It's a fiance.
Yep.
She is taking that next step up to a fiance that's just right under wife. All right. I was going to say, if this was a girlfriend, I'd be like, no, I will see you back here at 5 o'clock tomorrow, or we're going to have a problem.
When we first started talking, she wasn't she didn't understand what a derby was. And now that we've been together for, now I'm putting myself on the spot, 3, almost 4 years, I do believe. She loves them just as much as I do.
I dated my wife for 8 years before we got married, so it's not that bad.
I was just making sure I remembered the correct date, or correct time, I should say.
Trying not to get yourself in hot water already.
I want to be able to sleep in my own bed tomorrow night, but I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes the couch is pretty nice. But other than you're going camping? Are you sleeping in the tent?
I gotta add to the couch thing. No, don't make me go to the couch. There's that big flat screen TV and the games.
There's a big old
we can watch videos of derbies all night long, and then my wife would be on the phone. Go to bed, and I'd expect. No. Hey, if I'm already in trouble, what the heck, right?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen after that?
So what other shows is Nebraska Derby being involved in, or what are you doing? Is there shows coming up that you want to talk about to assist them in the future?
I think we should let Trent talk about that. because he deals with most of the scheduling and stuff like that. So
Well, as of right now, our next show that will be coming up, it is not going to be live. I was just asked to go and film. Is the Double O Odie Oatmer show?
Double O Oatmer show.
Yep.
It's going to be not live, but it's going to be on Memorex. Meaning
Yep.
we can
It'll be
watch-
on YouTube after the fact.
Yep.
Okay,
So-
sweet.
So
Sweet.
Yep.
Where's that at? What city?
that's actually in Norfolk. It's about 30 minutes from here.
Okay.
20 minutes, give or take. And it's at the raceway. What's the raceway called again?
Off-road.
Off-Road Speedway.
Is that what it is?
Speedway.
Yeah.
So it's on dirt,
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
not an asphalt show. Ooh, those
No.
asphalt shows. I am dreaming of the opportunity to do not to be there on an asphalt show, but to be here and to watch an asphalt that I've
Oh.
not seen for a long time. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, I haven't seen one for a long time. But more to, just a touch and a little bit of promotion on that Odie show. Odie.
Is it OD or
OD?
OD.
Odie Oltmer.
Oltmer.
His 3 sons Derby, and got to give a big shout out to them because we're the whole Derby community, especially around the Nebraska area, was very sorry to hear about their loss, and so it is a memorial show.
Oh, is this the brother that got killed in the car accident?
No.
No.
Okay, that's different.
No,
Okay.
no,
This is a
this
different
is a older gentleman.
I'm trying to grasp.
Yeah.
as
He was
straws.
one of-
I'm getting information, and I'm just grabbing information.
Odie Derby, he was one of the originals.
Yeah, he was old school. I mean, you would have liked him. He liked the Chevy wagons, and the old
Okay,
iron
I am so
Ford
sorry
wagons.
for your loss. I've now bonded with him.
Yep.
Never met him, but yes, that's
Yeah.
they're
No.
doing something to.
They're doing something, and actually it's going to be limited weld 80s. Well, actually, I don't even know if it's limited to 80s, but there's going to be a bone stock class, and then there'll be the 90s front wheel drive class. But the payouts for that show are it's $6,500 to win the limited weld, and then the Mad Dog for that class is a 76 two-door caddy plus $1,000 cash.
Ooh.
Just to put a little feeler out there. If you guys got limited weld cars, you get a hold of Nick and Ben and JJ.
And not only that, you're derbying in memory of someone.
Oh yeah.
And that's
Yep.
pretty cool. We have a driver out here, and I'm trying to remember his name. He's driving for his brother that passed away a few years
Colby
ago.
Jensen.
Colby
yep.
Jensen, yep.
Yep.
And that's really cool. I saw a little tribute on his roof sign, and it's like, most of us believe that, you were still close to family after they've passed on. And his brother's down there smiling, going to go for a ride tonight, and that's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah.
We do want to announce and talk a little bit about Border Wars
Oh yeah.
coming up. 2023 Border Wars.
Yes.
It is going to be watch for information. Everybody, the car count, from what I understand, for a heat is being dropped a little bit, so it's not going to be a full 20.
Okay.
I've heard rumors a little bit about that. Maybe I'm letting some out of the bag that's not, but maybe I won't tell too many more things. But you guys want to get signed up for that show.
Yep.
If you want to have a bucket list show that you will not regret watching.
I think we're going to the next.
We're going to
National anthem.
National anthem here.
Okay,
gonna take a break
I'll
here
be
quick
quiet.
minute.
We'll
We're gonna-
talk about that in a
We'll be
minute.
back in just a second, folks.
No matter what is ever said, that is the greatest song that you can ever hear. We have so many great privileges and honors and blessings to live in this country under that flag and under that song. That's pretty impressive. So, but as we were discussing before, get ready. I think it's going to be after Labor Day, or is it Memorial? Labor Day is in September. They're going to be doing a launch and get everybody signing up for that show. It is something you do not want to miss. Absolutely great show.
Oh, that was, like you said during the show, Gumby, if we had to pay to watch that like it was a pay-per-view, and that was $200 or even $500.
That's one show I'd have paid.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not because I was invited to be there.
No.
Everybody says, what do you consider a good show? And I always say, because I get the opportunity to go to a lot of shows for free and see a lot of shows. I consider a good show a show that I would actually pay the entrance to watch and enjoy.
Yep.
I would have paid $500 to watch that show in June.
And for everybody back home, if you think we're just fibbing and lying about that show, you can always go back and rewatch it right here on Nebraska Derby. It was insane.
And again, the good thing is there's something about being live, watching something like that.
Oh, yeah. There's no better fit. Well, you were in the stands for that show, if I recall.
Yep.
You were waving at us over on the other side?
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you come over and visit? Oh, did you have the girlfriend?
No.
No, you had the fiance.
I was over there enjoying some cold ones, and I didn't. Probably not allowed to leave the grandstands.
Okay, hey, at least you're honest,
But,
you know. We'd had some fun with you then, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So, so if you guys, Border Wars 2023, be there or you will be regretting it because it was that good of a show.
And anybody who's watching, any Fair Board people too, feel free to reach out. I added a new link on the NebraskaDerby.com website. So it's NebraskaDerby.com. If you click the live stream tab, there is an info box that you can contact, reach out to me, and we can talk about doing your show live next year.
Good.
And many other options that we're going to get you to do. Huh?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, he's going to be a busy Mo this coming winter, and he deserves it. He's doing an absolutely fantastic. We were just talking about this morning. We went over to the Wolf Den.
Yep.
La 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 la. We love
boy.
it.
Oh, I seen you struggling eating that chili
geez,
burger.
Their burgers, I can't. You got to remember. You got to take a picture and show it to me before I order it. Come on.
Did you get the junior one this time?
I didn't get nothing junior, about nothing. And it took me an hour to finish that chili cheeseburger.
Let's just say I had mine done in an hour, and he was still an hour and a half later.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was like, good lands, people. But, it's lost my train of thought. You started talking about chili cheeseburgers. And but we were talking about a lot of different ideas. And, I was telling them that, I'm part of Full Contact Derby TV. And I'm so lucky to come out and work with Nebraska Derby and to come out and do this. And we were talking about equipment. I'm like, you guys have got 10 times better equipment, cameras, setups, knowledge of how to do this than we ever imagined us having. So, Nebraska Derby has got their game on.
Well, thank you.
And I think they are set and ready to endeavor into the big leagues and really get out there and show these. What's so good about this is people that live over in Florida, Germany, they never get to see this wonderful derby in Stanton, Nebraska.
I do got to say, though, I couldn't have done it without all my sponsors and the Derby community, just the Nebraska Derby community alone, who helped progress my interest in filming and bringing the shows live and them sponsoring anything.
Well, there's
contributing.
You
everything.
Can't do any of it alone. You can't drive alone. You can't because this is a giant team. She works for the same company that we do.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all of us that put on a show. Andrew Haney. They put some time in, and it's pretty impressive. So, it is. Andrew is a hoot.
Oh yeah.
Holly is awesome. Holly had to pick me up this morning all the way down in Omaha and wake my butt up to get up here so we can make it up here for the weekend. And again, it's just this is a team effort. there'd be no reason to broadcast if it wasn't such a great show.
Oh, no.
Oh, for sure.
So,
So with that being said, I just want to thank everybody.
he's going to have a tear if we don't watch it. No.
Well, thank goodness I'm not on the camera.
Hey, there's no crying
You
in
got
baseball.
sunglasses.
There's no crying in Derby, man.
Oh, you got sunglasses on, Trent. It's all right.
So it's like, there's a tear in So, but no, I'm excited to see where Nebraska Derby and what we all can do together in the next couple years. You know, broadcasting free Demolition Derby to the world is awesome.
It's an awesome thing.
Uh-oh. Somebody drew.
here.
Somebody had a drawing.
Looks like 1, 2,
Oh,
4.
boy, here we go.
Here you go. I'll let you. 'Cause
All
you're
right.
ready.
All right, here we go.
Oh, who is
It looks
coming?
like
Oh, boy.
the maroon and black team, number 124. That'll be Sean Verana.
Sean Verana's running a 97.
97 Lincoln, I believe it is. Or
Oh,
no,
then
97 Crown Vic. And then his partner, number 77B, that'll be Bryce Lanew out of Marshall, Minnesota.
And I never thought, you know, I'm not going to say I didn't think I'd see. I was surprised to see him back after, you know, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
Bryce.
Oh, and he's running. So they're running against a solo single.
They're running against.
He
Oh,
is,
I don't believe that's a single.
I believe he. I will
Isn't
bet you
that,
money.
oh, no. There his partner comes, I believe.
Okay, for some reason I was thinking
Yeah.
that there's one team that lost a driver, didn't show up.
Right.
Maybe there was two and they added them together, which would have been a good thing.
Okay, this will be pink and black, number 73. That's Colby Jensen.
Oh, that's right.
Here comes
Okay.
that
and
wagon,
then,
too.
his partner, 23B of Garrett Betcher, is who we're waiting on.
Oh, the 73 Ford,
73.
73 Ford LTD wagon.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, this is not the single team. Yes.
No, sir.
I should have known that. I interviewed him.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm
don't
getting
be-
old. I forget
Hey,
things,
That's
okay?
okay.
This is going to be an interesting car.
That's what I was
I
just
can't
gonna
wait
say.
to see what this thing does.
If they can keep the nose
The noses
to
on
the
them Fords are
action.
hard.
Yeah, it's just you know, if you're a Vic, what are you going to do? You're going to try to hunker the back quick.
Oh, yeah. Hunker
So-
the back and go for front tires. Alrighty.
Heat number one, Stanton Smackdown 2022 is upon us. Enjoy.
Enjoy the show.
Green flags are up.
2, 1, here we go.
There we go. Live action. Bend some metal.
Oh, man. Oh, right away.
Good little
that's a
wheel
good
shot.
little- yeah, good little tire shot there.
Got to keep the back of that wagon
He's
clean.
hunting for it.
Now I will say, I took a really good close look at that wagon.
Oh,
His
yeah.
transmission cross member.
There we go.
Oh, man. Got him. Loosen that firewall up a little bit. Here comes Colby.
All right.
All right. Oh, it's a good wheel shot there, Bryce. Oh, man.
That's what I was worried
That
about.
back
Good
bumper
wheel
is
stop
going,
there.
oh, that's down.
Oh, that's not.
Now the body's peeling off the rails, Gumby.
Yeah, they only have that like half-inch bolt there in the back.
Yep.
And if they are not able to redo it and run a bolt all the way, and I don't know
Okay.
where the rules sit with that, but there is, you could rip them pretty quick.
Okay.
That's a good
Oh,
shot,
that's
but good comeback. He's got one header loosening up.
Oh, I think they're both coming a little loose here. Oh, it's going to be, oh, that's a good wheel shot. Sean got that bumper right on that front wheel.
All right.
Good shot there.
You know, it's this slick. You got to stay off the gas. You
No.
can't be. All you
I
do
think,
is overheat your engine
yeah.
running it so hard.
I think Colby's having engine trouble, so.
Good wave off. Oh, beautiful
oh, man.
shot. Right on that rear
Oh,
wheel.
Bryce died, though.
There it goes.
He got her started.
Ooh, right into that tire.
Yep. There, Colby's got her refired.
And his rear bumper looks like it is off.
23's got it back alive. Good shot. That's
23 is broken, and upper ball joint is broken on 23B.
Yeah, that front is laid over.
And he's got no rear bumper.
Oh, man.
He's done. 23B out.
He's pulled his flag, said I've had enough.
2-on-1.
The one thing about the 23 that I was bringing up is I looked at his transmission cross member, and he was running it was a 2x2 piece of angle is all it was.
Oh.
And I was
so
like, ooh.
And I'm pretty sure you're allowed a full-blown square tube as long as it's 2x2.
Yeah, it's like 2x2 angle. Is you put pressure on that, and it's just going to belly.
Yeah, it's. Oh, it looks like.
Nice shot on that front.
Man.
Can you pin to win when it's 2-on-1, or you got to beat him outright?
No. Rob is not a fan of the pin to win rules.
Airborne. Lift her up and move her.
I got to hand it to Colby, though. He's not going down
No,
without a fight.
He's not.
Definitely somebody's out there running needs to do some carburetor work over there.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely loading up. Sean Verena and Mr. Bryce Lanou looking like they're in pretty good shape. When you have two good running, and there he pulls the flag. There is.
That'll be it.
They've called it. I think he figured out that it might. Colby Jensen, he was the one that was driving for his brother.
Yep.
So
Yes.
even though it didn't win the heat, his brother got a good run.
Oh, yeah.
You know, spent some quality time in the seat with his brother. That's pretty cool.
It was good pace, too, the whole entire time.
Oh,
they
yeah.
were getting after it.
You know, the good 23, Jared, Garrett, there's no reason he can't pretty easily get that back out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Upper ball joint.
Upper
And I
ball
think
joint,
you
they'll
get
do
4
some-
fix-it plates.
Yep.
So you get 8 total per frame, or 4 total per frame.
Per
rail.
frame, yeah.
So he's got some work. And really that back end did not dump it. He lost the sheet metal.
Yeah,
he
he
can
lost-
actually get a new bolt put in that frame or body to hold it down, and then maybe just tie it up, buddy. You don't want to rip it off.
Yeah, don't rip it off.
No, okay.
Yeah.
They made him a little tougher than that, even at Ford.
Oh, yeah, I know it. I know it.
So they can actually use those plates to
Oh, yeah. I'm
sure
kinda
up that
hoping
hump where it's going to bend. And okay, he got it off.
He did get it off. I'm kind of hoping to see, maybe they beat the top of those quarters in.
top of the quarters in,
And
or
then-
now that they do, they can put a bar across and stretch it up
Yeah.
in the middle to where it's going to accordion
Well, right.
in.
Yep.
Do that, maybe cut them quarters down in the
Yep.
middle, and then
Kinda
maybe
TP
notch it
that
to
roof.
get it to push
Yep.
in. Well, you can actually do a little bit of pre-bending now too, so you
Well,
might
now
get
you
that.
can, yeah.
You might get that bumper up and then use the plate to
Yep.
really put it into position. But yeah,
Right.
Those two are going to look
Oh,
really
those two
good.
are
Sean
for tomorrow
Verena
night,
and
too.
Bryce Lanou are in very good shape going
Oh.
into the main event tomorrow night already. Look at the back of that.
Oh, Bryce
It's
is locked
packing
in
sweet.
right at the top of the quarters.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
You would think that he's almost a virgin building these Vics. I mean, this is only his second Vic.
Yeah,
something like that,
He's
so-
pretty new to it, but to grasp the whole concept of just building any car in general, there's a good broad general bit of information coming from him.
Sure.
Because he's built wagons, he's built sedans, whether that be Mopar or Chevy. And like you said, he's built a few Fords. But
Yeah. Under this situation, when you know you're doing heads up first night, 2-on-2.
Yep.
Boy, that gives you a lot to think about what kind of car you're going to want to run.
right.
So
Right.
I still think, me personally, still think the right old iron
Oh yeah.
in the heads up, because you got the weight and you're pushing and it's a different style of driving. You're leveraging weight, you're leveraging pushing and pin. There's so many
Yep.
different angles of the
And
game.
you can push at this show, but the downfall of pushing is if you get him into the bank, Rob's gonna pull him back off.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Okay, so was there a gladiator in that heat?
Ooh. That
Because
is
it's
a tough call. I think we're gonna have to.
We can always save the hat so we
Yeah.
can go into the main event going after really.
Right. There's not one driver that really stood out there.
And if you watch that heat, maybe it was because they put water on the track right
Right.
before, so it was just really slick.
Right. They had to kind of work it in a little bit.
So I have a feeling we'll have the opportunity, like we did at Border Wars, to do a twofer in the main event or something, because there was a couple people in
Oh,
that
yeah.
main event. Remember that young lady?
Yep.
She was just.
Yep.
She was the one in the main event that really initiated aggression.
Oh yeah. She kicked it off, and then everybody
Followed suit.
Yep,
at that
so-
pace, along with Cody Gaines. And
Oh yeah, Cody.
Yep.
He's actually in really good shape too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I think he was just having some carburetor issues or something.
I did do a little bit of talking to him before the show, and both of them got pretty significant transmission fluid leaks.
Significant.
Yes.
So front pumps.
Garrett's, he said, was up front there, so I'm wondering, maybe it's the front pump bolts. They forgot to put them O-rings
Yeah.
when they put his bell housing on there.
Oh.
And yeah, you'll only do that once. But
They should be able to make it back for the Consi, though, and still be in pretty good shape.
oh, absolutely.
Hopefully they have the ability to get them fixed, and if they do a concert, they do a B main here.
That's one of the things that I unfortunately missed out on, not being over at the pit meeting. I don't know if they're doing a consolation or if they're turning it into a B
You're
main.
from this area. You're supposed to automatically know what is going on.
Yeah,
here.
okay. Let me just call Rob here quick, wherever he's at.
I'm just toying with you.
No.
I get to plead stupidity because I'm not from the area.
Well,
so
and that I was talking to a driver on the way down here too, and he was talking theoretically that they would not do a B main due to only having 10 teams, and then they would move that money to the winner of the heats, and then whoever loses the heats, maybe a possible consi, or they go right to the feature, but they just don't get that extra money for winning the heat.
is that how it works?
that was in theory of this driver. I'm not
I
sure
like
if he's
theories.
right.
I like
Yeah.
theories.
I like to hear everybody.
We got somebody from Platteville, Alabama. Now that's down there a little bit.
Oh boy, Gumby, here we go.
Oh.
Team Redline, right?
Oh, this is my poncho.
Yeah,
I
this
love
is
a
your
poncho.
Who we got, Gumby?
We got car number 9. Oh, I'm 98. Jared Van
Jared
Gammeren
Van Gammeren.
and Jesse Hoffmeister in car number 40
Should we,
in a Lincoln Continent or Lincoln.
Lincoln Town
Stinking Lincoln.
Should we give a quick shout out to Matt?
Go for it.
Matt just had a kid this week, so he was supposed to be driving today, but his brother Jesse is running the car.
So
Matt
Hoffmeister has got a young child at home.
Yep, he just had a baby.
It's always a great time in life.
Oh yeah.
Car number 33.
It's Isaiah.
I'm just trying to see. 30. Isaiah Borgman.
Yep.
And car number 44, Brennan Borgman.
This will be a good one.
No, this will be pretty.
These cars are built in a very decent derby garage, I believe,
Oh, absolutely.
that knows what they're doing.
Yep.
So this is actually this should be a Duke Fest.
The first, or all three of them that are in Vicks, they're from down around this area, so they all know each other. And then Jared's actually up by me in Iowa.
All right, well, here we go in the poncho. I love my poncho. Oh, I can hear the motors already.
Boy, that sounds good. Oh, good.
Nice shot by car number 98, Jared Van Gammeren. And boy, that motor's wrapping out and winding up. Car number 44, beautiful shot by Brennan Borgman. But boy, did he dump.
He did dump.
Oh, his hump.
Oh,
Man. It went the wrong direction. 33, Isaiah Borgman. Good shot under the side of 98. But boy, Brendan, if you knew what I know now, do not go backwards. You got to get out of this heat without the disadvantage of getting the back end so low.
Right.
Yeah.
It can go either direction.
Not being able to, do anything like a pre-bend or.
Yeah.
Oh, now Jesse's going.
Ford is
Oh,
going
he got a
down.
little bit of revenge there.
Oh,
what a
beautiful. I
shot.
heard a spring or a
man.
tire blow on that one.
What a
Good
shot.
shot, 98. Jared Van Gammeren. Man. Nice hit by Brennan.
Cody, correct me if I'm wrong, but the teal and white team's got Mopar motors, right?
I'm pretty sure they do.
I
Their
thought
dad
all the-
Jerry,
yep.
their dad Jerry builds a heck of a Mopar motor. So
33 needs to be very careful
yeah,
because
I know
that
it.
quarter panel is sitting on that rear tire.
I believe
And
he's
it's gonna
running
eat-
solid.
Oh, is he running?
Yeah, I
okay,
think
never
so.
mind. He does not have to
Well,
worry.
he's still got to worry a little bit because that'll chew that rubber right up, and hopefully the glue doesn't come off of that top ring.
Yeah, very true. He's taken. Oh, another good shot
Hoping
by
to match the
98.
back.
Oh,
Oh man.
98 is laying the
98 is
hammer.
lighting it up, and I'm telling you, I know who's getting a hat already. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well earned, too.
Oh, Brennan's car is looking worse and worse in that back end.
It's not going in front of the wheels yet,
No.
though. So, you know, it's still
If
still
somebody
easy
could
fix.
get a good shot on him in the trunk, they'd put the bumper into the dirt and he'd
Yep.
have no traction.
Yeah. Yep.
Be done. Oh, good shot.
Cage shots are not the ones to do there, Jared.
Jesse
Oh,
Hoffmeister.
Jared
Oh.
having issues. He's got stalled out. Brennan and Isaiah might have to take advantage here. Oh, good tire shot.
Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing red line. There's some motors running out. You can
There are
hear.
a few.
Brennan's really having a hard
wonder
time.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, this is. Oh, good shot.
Oh, man.
Oh, car number 98 has been called out. Jared
He's
Van
breaking his
Gameren, he
stick.
drove very good in that heat.
For as hard as he
Now
drove,
that's-
his car looks outstanding
Oh, yeah.
still.
That's good teamwork between the Borgmans. Isaiah seen that Brennan was stuck on the bank there. Went over and capped him off.
Problem is, 44 Brendan Borgman is having a hard time. He's now stuck.
He's got that back end is folded down to the.
So 40's got to keep 40 for a few minutes. Needs to keep
Yeah.
it in a battle so nobody can bust his friend free.
All 40's got to do is keep him away from, keep the teammates away from each other, and then it'd be one-on-one, I do believe.
Yeah.
Driving good as a team because he's got him moving again. Couple double shots.
Oh yeah, Gumby is just watching that back bumper.
He's not got much left.
No. Oh, headlight to headlight.
Gonna get him down into that corner.
Jesse's stalling out, trying to get her refired.
The problem is now 44 is not moving again.
Oh, I know it.
Every time he comes to a complete stop, he has a hard time getting back in motion.
Well, and along the edges of this track is not the place to be for something like that because it's a little soupy there yet. They haven't quite worked that water in.
Isaiah Borgman right now has
Oh,
got the last hit.
Are they stuck?
I think they're stuck with each in front.
He's saying, Isaiah, go back. He's like, I know you can. I know you can.
Oh,
There goes.
there's Brennan.
Red flag, red flag, red flag waving.
Wonder what they're doing
I
here.
wonder if they're going to tell 33 he's got to
Back off, maybe?
not sit and hold him. I don't know.
Like Blizzard Bash in the middle. From what I understand, the rule is you cannot, if there's a car in the middle of the arena and you hit him in the side, you can't hold him.
Okay.
If he's up against the dirt, you can.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't
That's a
know.
pretty
It's an interesting
set of
rule.
rules,
But
yeah.
That's what it was.
Yep, they're telling Isaiah to back off.
you know, and that's an interesting. I don't know how you call, because what's going on now is you've got. It is a team show.
Yeah.
And so you're taking out one aspect of a team show by that rule.
No, I think Rob allows a certain he allows a certain amount of time for you to hold while your partner comes, and then you can just alternate hit.
Just like that.
Yep. Now Brennan would have to. Oh no, Jesse got out of there.
Smart driving by
Jesse's
Jesse.
really mobile yet.
Getting away from that other car.
Yeah.
Trying to go one-on-one.
Jesse.
Here he comes. There's a good shot.
Oh, that was a good shot. Oh,
Yeah, those hurt.
that lifted them both.
Now here,
He's got to be careful here because he's going to push.
you're not allowed to take your car home and fix it over the evening, are you? You have to
No,
leave it
it
on.
has to be done on the campus, on the grounds. Oh, Jesse's touching his flag. Rob's waving a flag here, I see. Got to figure out what's going on.
Now it's like, okay, is he going to move? If he
Yeah.
moves, there you go.
Oh, here he goes. Start. Oh, man. Oh, I got some souvenirs.
Getting a lot of them.
Yeah, we got more souvenirs.
Can't complain though, because the
beautiful
action's right in
shot.
front
Oh,
of
yeah,
us.
I know it.
It don't get any better than that.
Isaiah stalled out. He's got to get it. Oh.
Oh, whoa. 33
Okay,
just broke.
okay.
So you pinned him
Now
against
that's
the.
oh, man, that's an interesting call.
It is. 'Cause hit him up against the wall and then busted.
He hit him against the wall. And then he
Okay,
broke
so,
his stick.
so the question is, so he hit him up against the wall, but he pulled his flag, so he's actually.
He can't move anymore.
I know, but if he out our way, if you pull your flag, you automatically lose to the cars that still got a flag up.
Okay.
So he would. I don't know how they do that.
Well, his partner's still in, Brennan.
Yes, and so he just made a hit. So now he would have the last hit. So
Yep. You know,
That's a tough spot.
That is a tough
those
spot.
those are the interesting calls. But I mean, either way, it's been a very good heat.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Unique driving styles, and
Yep. Yep.
I'm not saying anything's wrong. It's
Oh,
just,
no.
I don't
Nothing's
really
wrong
know
or right
exactly
here.
how the terminology of how they call things.
Right. It's gonna be. It'd be pretty interesting to just be a fly on the wall back in the pits.
Yeah.
Yep, red flag. I believe they're gonna break Jesse off.
I mean, By the rules of last hit, that's the way it is. It just
you know, if he played the rule book.
You know, it's everybody's got to play the game to what suits and tries to get them the best in the best situation.
Yep.
So you really cannot blame anybody. Just the heat of the moment and the competition. Sometimes you get mad. And it's like, man, if it was a role reversal, would you not be playing the same exact game?
Exactly.
So, yep, looks like the winners are Isaiah Borgman in car number 33 and Brennan Borgman in car number 44. You know, 44 does have quite a bit of work because I know that last hit, nose to nose, it lifted. So he's got some work to do. And so.
Oh, they're all getting out. They're shaking hands.
You're gonna love good
Everybody's
sportsmanship.
I think they know
yeah.
it's a tough
you got to
game.
know it. And they're all from around this area, too. So, like you said, Gumby, if roles were reversed, you'd expect that guy to understand, too.
And honestly, the way I look at it, that's what I would have done as a team.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's a team show. That's the benefit of doing a 2-on-2.
Right?
Okay, so car number 98, Jared Van Gameren. Is he the winner of the Gladiators of
believe
Steel?
so.
I think we can give that to him. Maybe we can get Trent over there to
Trent or Derek, one of the
Trent
two.
or Derek, maybe.
Would one of you guys be able to go get Jared Van Gameren up here?
When he gets up here, he can sit here right between Hollywood and Gumby.
Hollywood.
When did that start?
Hollywood.
Oh.
Is there a story?
Sorry,
that
I like that,
Cody,
dude.
but
I honestly like it. You're staying Hollywood now.
Yeah.
I had
Hollywood
to throw
Cody.
it in there sometime, so figured now was my
Oh, what
chance.
are you? What kind of crap are you got?
Yeah,
Some
we're working on getting that YouTube comment section
cleaned up?
deleted.
Yeah, I
cleaned
got
up.
it taken care of.
Yeah, that.
It's
we're
like,
sorry
look,
about that.
I know that I know that you want to go watch something else and be entertained, but that can come after the
Yeah,
fact
that
of
can
being.
come after the derby.
Can I tell you? This is free.
Yeah,
it
this
is
is free.
not.
You won't have to pay for that.
That's $4.90. That's $4.99 a minute.
Yeah,
This
I
is
hate
free.
I hate the spammers. I really do.
Oh, they're the worst. And you know, it's probably some nasty old guy that's just. Yeah. Oh, it's. So please, if you're on the YouTube comment section, stay out of there.
Yeah, it's a hard night to be trying to make money doing that. But that's all right.
Gumby, there's somebody asking about the UTC Derby tomorrow. Is that going on?
It is going on tomorrow night. It will not be. I don't know anybody that's broadcasting.
Okay.
We actually asked if they wanted to come, but they just. There's a big issue with music,
Oh yeah.
and so they do a lot of music there, and they didn't want to shut the music down
Yep.
the whole night.
Yep.
So,
I gotcha.
which I get, until we
Oh yeah.
figure out the laws of.
The YouTube laws.
Unless you guys, we could go do that show next year, and we could do lip sync. So if you could say,
Yeah.
if you understood what I just said there, we're okay.
Yeah, then we're all good.
It's
Perfect.
like, they'd be like, did you see what Gumby just said? And I'm like, what did I just say?
Wait
What
a
did you
minute.
think I said?
Yeah, they're gonna take your lip thing into the wrong.
I'd be like, I never said that. He's like, well, that's what I read.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm a dork. I know, I
Oh,
got
hey,
it.
no.
So, very good run. I do think Brennan's got a lot of work on his car.
Brennan's got quite a bit of work. Isaiah's got a little bit of sheet metal work here.
He's lifting, so he's pushing behind, pushing behind the A's.
Yep.
So
Right.
it would be interesting. I don't remember looking at the car, so I don't know if he cold tilted, how he worked. I don't know what his
I've never
preference
looked
is.
at that one.
Yeah, I did not get a chance to
You
get
know,
over there.
with these rules where you're allowed to tilt at the crush box, not at the crush box, at the transmission, and then you're allowed to use 4 fix-it plates
Yep.
I would have done it that way in a heartbeat.
You would have cold bent and
I'd
then
have
still
cold
used
bent.
the
Yep,
2
I'd have-
plates
I'd have
because I'm
done-
pretty sure Rob had the option. You could either cold bend and then use your 2 fresh plates, or you could cut and tilt at the boxes.
You could cut and tilt to the boxes,
Yeah.
or use the plate.
Yes.
If
yes,
you could have
that's the
got
way
if you
I
could have got the
interpreted it.
height by going behind, plus you're getting almost the best of both worlds,
Yeah.
because now you got 6 more plates to fix those cars,
Exactly.
and you've already got your height.
Yep.
And so, but if he cut and didn't plate, and it's pushing right where you would have wanted to put that first
Yep.
pre-plate.
Yes.
So that's going to be the interesting, to be able to walk out there,
Oh, yeah.
see the car in between, and see where it's lifting, where it's pushing.
Yeah. And,
But
you
I
know,
really I do like the Team Car 40 and Car 9.
Team Red Line.
Red Line, man, the motors. I almost jumped the fence and went over there and sniffed heavily to see what I would be smelling. Because, it's
you
the
know
good
it's,
stuff.
Yeah, you know it's
You
the
know,
good stuff.
being LDS, we don't. Well, nobody's supposed to be doing drugs and getting a little high on the good stuff. But
Yeah.
I do believe in getting a little sniff of that good stuff in the motor. If it makes you feel good, I think it's
Oh, yeah.
legal.
You bet. You bet.
It's like, woo, that's good stuff.
Oh, you get the old, you get the guys, them alcohol guys that run
Oh.
the grape juice.
Yeah,
you
oh
ever
yeah.
smelled that?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
it's like
I don't know if it gets any better than
it's
that.
like having
Oh,
a
man.
fruit salad.
Yeah.
Now there's like, oh, I love it. I
Oh,
love it. I love
wait.
it. Love it.
yeah.
Absolutely love it. So far 2 down out
That
of
was-
5
yep,
heats.
that
That's
was-
not bad at all.
oh,
It
no.
is a little bit different than 10 cars in the arena. It's a little bit more strategy
Yeah.
planned, but
Yep.
So, Gumby, while we get a minute, when does the Gladiator of Steel's air?
Can we ask that?
Yeah, I guess.
you-
Is
okay.
that secrets? I guess
you
I don't
actually
know,
could
but
ask that, and I've been anticipating that somebody
Oh,
would
good
ask
deal.
that question. And
Perfect.
so, all right, we did announce, it came out of my mouth, that we were planning on launching somewhere in mid to late August.
Yep.
Originally, that was the plan.
Okay.
But as when you do shows, you do studies and find out through networks when is the best time to launch shows to get your best bang for the buck and get people to watch it.
Yep.
It is mid to late fall and mid spring when they start releasing all the new shows, because
Okay.
they know
Yep.
that more people are going to be home at those times watching. And so it is coming, and it looks like we're going to do mid to late fall.
So,
Okay.
Just because it's going to be a better time to release when people are, these kind of things are over. You're not, other than Blizzard Bash
Well,
and
yeah,
some of
you
them
get your
big,
Blizzard
wonderful
Bash,
shows.
Yep.
But, a lot of people are home, at night, 5 o'clock. It's too cold outside with you guys living up here in the Coldville. You're not sitting outside, so you're home in front of a TV and able to watch. So somewhere mid to late.
Why don't you call her, pal?
Mid to late.
I'll take charge.
Hey, we'll
But
take
so
turns
how-
at this.
How can I find the show? Like, what is it airing on?
It'll be all announced as it gets closer.
okay.
We will
Okay.
flood the airwaves.
Awesome. Can't wait. Looks like Mr. Van Gameron's up here.
Oh, okay. We'll pull this out. All right.
number
For those of
50.
you watching. Yeah, can we wait till after this heat? All right. So, looks like
Car
you got
number 515,
green
Mr.
and black.
Suter.
Yep.
Julian Suter, he is from Missouri, correct?
Yep.
Missouri.
Missouri.
Did you
Missouri.
announce 55?
Nope.
No.
Okay, 55. Bryant Borgman.
So that's
Another Borgman.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
a
all the
brother.
same family?
Yep.
Yep.
That's another brother to the team that just ran.
I know he's got a 318 in it that his dad built, because when I was giving him his interview earlier, he was praising his father and how good of a motor he builds. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And who's the next team? Car number 22?
Car number 22.
Okay, here we go.
That'd be, yep.
Gray and black team, Mike Rosenboom.
Oh,
From
from
your neck of the-
Inwood, Iowa.
Inwood,
Safe
Iowa.
one.
Yes, Mike Rosenbrew. And then we got a,
Number
Can you
40.
42.
what kind of car is this?
The 73,
Oh,
I
no,
think.
no. Look at the back tail light panel.
It's an elite.
It is. That is
Yeah.
an elite.
Yep,
And
I
they
think.
are, hold on.
Oh, yeah?
That is
They are-
Tim Lang.
Tim Lang, those
Tim
are
Lang.
very good cars. It's interesting how he did his front bumper brackets, but those elites are stellar cars.
Okay. He's got, Tim usually runs these older Fords, his mid-70s, I think he's got him pretty figured out. Oh, right off the bat. Oh, easy there, Mike.
All right, Mike, don't get so excited. Oh, scraping the side, but good
that's
shot.
a good wheel shot.
By car number 55. Bryant Borgen. Oh, here he's going for round 2. Oh, right up into the cage.
He backed off on that.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, beautiful
that's a
hit.
good wheel
Oh,
shot.
but
Oh,
also
man.
in the cage, but his right front wheel's already got laid. Oh, boy.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
This is going to be a tough one.
Hey.
God,
These
I love
boys
that.
are getting it in.
Look at the driver door on that 42, all the sheet metal going right off the door.
Mike Rosenberg, look at that back. Look at the rear trunk of 22. It is packing in wonderfully.
yes,
It
it
looks
is.
like Bryce Lanew's car already.
Yeah. Yep.
And if you really look, car 55, look how it's raising in the very front, in front of the A-arms. It's
Yep.
already buckled and coming up. He probably had a cage hit and caused that to pop. Is he running an LS?
He is
He's
running
gotta
an
be.
LS.
It's just that noise.
Oh, yeah.
LS.
I hope that's the limiter and not the valve spoke on that.
Oh,
that's a
beautiful
wheel
hit
shot.
by 42.
Oh, here he comes.
Mr. Lang over there.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
You know,
Tim
you're
Lang-
his partner, and he's like, oh, I'm on the wrong end
Yeah.
of this.
Tim Lang is really testing out the front end of that.
Oh.
isn't he?
Yeah. 40, is it
Little
42?
hit. 42,
Car
yeah.
55, his nose, if he does too many more door shots, that he's going to be ripping the lower radiator hose right off it because the thing's going to come up. Look at 55, how that nose is rising hard.
yeah.
That wheel shot Timmy just gave to 515.
Yeah, I think he's got a
Laid
little
it
bit of
over.
right front damage.
Yep. Laid him over.
I think, broke the upper ball joint.
Yeah.
Tires laying on the track.
Oh,
man.
look at that nose. It is
Oh, both of them. Oh,
beautiful
my
hit
goodness.
down
Look
there
at
by
the bumper,
20.
the front end of that bumper on that 22.
Oh, boy.
Oh, 22's coming up hard
Yeah.
too.
Boy, they both
Mike
took damage
Rosenberg,
from that.
that's Mike.
That is Mike.
Well, he's. You know, if you're in the driver's seat and you look and you're starting to have a hard time seeing out of the hood, you know you better probably change directions for it,
Yeah,
'cause
maybe.
right now you got the ability with plates to really fix it
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
easily. Ooh, they cleared the rear of that Elite.
Yep.
They cleared the
It
frame. And it's not
Okay.
going the right direction either.
Oh,
nice wheel
that
shot.
was a shot. Oh,
Another good shot there by, is that 22 or 55? Oh, that's
515.
515.
That's Julian Suter.
Yeah, Julian Suter. We actually saw him coming into town today from Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my. Yeah, Mike's got to turn that around.
Oh, beautiful. Nice hit. That wheel's
Now
already
it's-
off.
That nose is
It's not where you want to be. It's not a position you want to be.
Oh, man.
Oh,
that
good
was a good wheel
shot.
Uh-oh. He's got him up on, okay. That 55's got
55's
left front damage.
Left front tire flat, right front tire ball joint gone. No, he's not lost the ball joints. The other
No,
one's-
not yet.
Rosaboom number 22 is stalled out too, just stuck on him.
Oh, boy.
You know, if I'm that elite, I come down here in open air
Oh, yeah.
and really start figuring out where you want to go. This hand-to-hand short compact, you can really get some damage to your car.
Yep. Oh, and he's got to be. Oh,
His bumper's going
he
down.
doesn't realize that his frame rails are in the dirt right now. Yeah, if I was Timmy, I'd get down here and clear and make Julian come to me.
That elite is in incredibly good shape in the front end still, so he just needs to back up and take pot shots on those cars. Because right now, car 55, he shouldn't have that much time left because they've been sitting.
No, they've been
both
hung
done.
together.
Okay, they just called Mike Roseberg
both
out.
of
They
them?
both
Yep,
got to be
okay.
out. So it's down to one
Down to-
car with a bumper in the dirt. 515 is lost. Ooh.
515 has lost the right front upper ball joint. That thing
Left
is-
front's not any better. I don't,
It's laying in. Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
it's not laying on the ground yet like the passenger side.
all
for sure,
right.
but just a matter of time, I think.
Yeah, he's got right front ball joint gone.
There's smart
There we
driving.
go.
Clearing out.
Oh, good.
Put the
Julian
tire right
is-
back up for him.
Julian is not giving up, though. Yeah, use the two cars. That's very, very smart. You can't. Number one, Julian Suter, he cannot turn all that well. So that's really
I don't
good to
think
use
he can
those.
turn to the left very well at all.
Oh, there, the tire laid back over.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, which way are you going to go?
Oh, boy.
Did he die out? No, he's
No.
not.
Playing a little bit of cat and mouse here.
Now, I do not know who made the last hit.
Tim.
Tim?
Down here.
Julian was almost there,
And that's sad when you know you have to make a hit.
and you can't move all that well.
You do not want it, it's like, why do you put yourself in a position to give the guy the ability to make a hit?
Julian's doing
Well,
everything he can in his power to try
yeah.
to get to him.
One of the officials telling Tim to hit. He had to make contact there.
Got to be getting close.
Oh, yeah.
He's timing out.
That's the worst.
What's the hit rule here? Is it 2 minutes?
60 seconds.
Yep.
Well, it's been more than 60.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
What do they consider? What do they consider a hit usually out here? Is a rub a hit?
No.
Oh,
man.
I think you caught the firewall.
Timmy go up a little bit?
He is lifting just slightly.
he's got his checker flag in his hand, so it's there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
I can't believe
I can't believe he's still not timed out.
Yeah, I agree.
Are we sure it's a 60? Are we sure it's a 60?
It could be 90.
Timmy loose steering. Nope, there you go.
No, he's got it. Oh, cleared him. He's got to get away from him. Yep.
He's got to make one more to solidify he had the last one, and then he's got to go dancing.
Yep, just kind of put him in the corner there. Now just pull away.
Not giving up, and I have nothing but respect for him for wheeling and dealing with nothing much left up front for steering.
Oh, that was a good wheel shot there. Yeah, Julian's not. Oh, man.
You can just look. Julian knows how to build a car.
Oh, yeah. Very respectable builder. Oh, he's just making it work.
Just hell of a motor to push that car around. Oh my, that 515.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Julian's.
It's not
he's
even
got
hot
a car.
Yet, and he's not laying into
water
it the whole time.
Oh, that's probably a dual hit.
Yeah,
but you don't want to have you don't want to have anybody. If you've only got one front wheel, you got to keep people off that.
Right.
Give them your passenger doors. Give them your trunk.
Yep.
Just do not give them that corner. But you can tell he's not hurt. Look at the bumper; it's not even moved.
Right. That frame rail is still very straight.
He's backing up way too far. Oh, he's pushing. He's actually pushing back too now. Look at that wheel sitting back, rubbing.
Yep.
There we go.
We got the checkered flag.
Okay, we need somebody to go get, I think, 22, Mike Rosenboom. He's
22, yeah, okay.
Yep, and we do have Jared Van Gameren. We need Jared up here. Jared, come on over.
Yeah, it keeps going there, Trent.
I would say Mike Rosenboom. Was that where you would vote? Jared, how are you doing this evening? You have got to have a smile. You got a little blood on your nose.
Oh.
You're a little. It's all right. A little flesh wounds, good for you. Monty Python's always said flesh wounds are wonderful. How is that poncho doing?
It's good.
I love ponchos. And that thing was looking. Is it moved at all?
Just it swayed a little bit on the right side, and it swayed me, so that's what took me out. Cracked my transmission. So.
Oh, seriously. Do you have a tranny?
So no.
I got one at home.
Where's home?
3 hours away.
You
got nothing going on, right?
I'll sleep Monday.
Oh.
I like it. Well, yeah, you got to get a drink because you're in great shape for your Consi or B-Main, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, man, he was doing so good.
Yeah, I don't know. I know they pinned him on the wall down here, but
yeah,
they broke their sticks or whatever. So.
One broke a stick, and it's like it's interesting. I don't know what the rules. Every show's got a different rule on that. So
yeah, no, we'll.
Your car's so nice still. I was like, it pulled in. I'm like, there's my poncho.
Yeah, no, I
love
them
poncho.
things. Yep.
That's one of my favorites. You know, everybody's like, oh, I hate the front clips. I'm like, why? It looked like you were running stock front clip. Did
Yeah.
you change the core support or
Nope.
alter it? Yeah,
Nope.
see.
All stock.
I love those things. They're
Yeah.
amazing. So why we called you up here is every heat, if there is, as sponsored by Gladiators of Steel, which I'm sure you've heard a little bit about.
Yep.
Gladiators of Steel wants to award drivers that are just out there. There's a couple things. Slaying it means they're just launching people, putting on a show, doing what you're supposed to do in this sport, but also just giving the crowd a show. And you, by far, were the Gladiator of heat number 2.
Okay.
And
Cool.
so for that, you get a hat. Now, these hats are a little bit different, just to give you a heads up. You get the hats that we're wearing. On the back, it says no participation trophies.
Okay.
That's not what this one's about. This one is a special hat that was designed and built and only given to drivers that earn it. You cannot buy this hat. It says in the back, Vini Vidi Vici, the victor. That's Vini Vidi Vici means I came, I saw, and I conquered.
That's cool.
So on behalf of Gladiators of Steel, thank you very much
Yep.
for putting on a show and doing what we're supposed to have in the arena. And we present you with the Gladiators of Steel
Awesome. Cool.
limited driver's hat.
Thank you very
For
much.
a driver of a poncho. I love it.
Also, on behalf of Nebraska Derby, we want to congratulate you on the kid this week.
Yeah, no, the kids are at home watching. The wife wants to be here, but not with a 4-day-old baby.
Yeah.
So
Baby
4-day-old
boy, baby
baby,
girl.
and she let
Girl.
you go, baby.
baby girl
She
and
let you go Derby.
yeah, we actually went. We had the baby Monday morning, and Timmy and
Okay.
I went to Arlington on
Okay.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
So the wife is
Yeah.
very understanding.
Oh,
So
well, congratulations.
She's a good
I was
one.
going to back out of the show because we were going to have a baby, but the wife said no. So
Well, that is awesome, and
Yeah, no,
congratulations.
congrats,
That's and healthy and happy both.
yep, all healthy, all happy and healthy. And I want to throw a shout out to Jane, Matt. He was supposed to be my teammate, but his wife had the kid early in the week, and so his brother actually stepped in and took the car. They built the car together, knowing that
There's a possibility that we might have to flip a coin and see who's driving.
Yep,
Huh?
exactly. And yeah, I had Mark Faber as a backup driver
Yep.
for me in case
Yep.
we were in the hospital. So
And that's not a name to have,
you
bad
guys-
name to have as a backup.
No.
no. So shout out to Matt and Jane and the baby Sully. So
What is it? You guys have it? It's like
Yeah, you guys
8
picked
months.
a heck of a
In
time.
8 months, we're going to be doing a derby, and we're going to get pregnant and have a kid. So it's like,
well, we're at Blizzard Bash, and I got loaded.
Oh, is
so
that what-
I had to, you know?
it's like I got
Had to kill
plenty
your
of
time.
time.
Yeah.
It's like, what did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah, right. So
Hey, vacation. What happens on vacation
Yeah.
stays.
Yeah.
It didn't stay.
Yeah.
But I guess if everybody's counted backwards, they're like, that was Blizzard Bash.
yeah, exactly.
That's awesome.
Everybody would be able to figure that out.
Well, congratulations, and
Yeah,
again,
no, it's awesome.
Thank you for putting on such a great
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Thanks for-
sorry that you have to drive 6 hours to go
Yeah,
get training.
we'll see. Maybe somebody will have one, but
I
I
bet
don't know.
one of your WRP guys will have one down
Yeah,
here.
we'll see what we can drag up. So
Well, that's awesome.
yeah. No,
Jared,
you guys put on a good show.
we're
So
looking forward to seeing you soon.
yeah,
You bet.
Tomorrow, maybe we'll come out and do some interviews and
yeah.
do
Come.
some pictures of a great poncho. I'll be like, this is what makes him so good.
Hopefully we got her fixed up by then and ready to
Yeah.
rock. So
He's
Man,
gonna give away all
from
your
right
secrets
here, other than a couple plates, which you get anyway,
Yep.
the car looked good.
yeah, looks good. Looks good. So really happy with it. So it's a
Little,
lot of work. The body was really rusty, but took
Yeah,
a lot
we've
more.
seen all your rust repair on that.
Yeah,
We were like, oof.
I was about halfway through it, and I'm like, I should have thrown this away.
and look what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Mr. Mike, his car is hurting.
Yeah, he was definitely going all out and going forward. So
And he
looked
by
like he
this-
was having fun.
Oh,
he,
yeah.
He definitely pushed the box.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the trunk sure looks good, so
Yeah.
he can use all his plates in the front.
No, the back
Yep.
folded up really nice. So
Well,
Timmy's don't look too bad either. Back's
No.
down, but that'll pull back up, I'm sure. So
4 or 5 hours, you're in good shape.
yeah, I don't think he slept for a couple days. So
No, word is that they were up at 4 o'clock this morning still working on it, trying to get it finished.
yeah, I think they went to bed about 4, and then he went to load it, and then his shifter cable snapped.
Yep. So he
they
had
had
to
to pull
fab
that
up
all
a rod
apart
shifter.
and fabbed a rod shifter,
Yeah.
and so he's had a heck of a week. So
He drove good. That was a
Yeah.
good heat.
yeah, I think he started building that thing 10 days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Those Elites are pretty good cars.
Yeah, no, it should be pretty solid. So.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the rear windows, and I looked at the tail light panel, and I'm like, oh, that's an
Gumby
Elite.
was smiling.
I like Elites.
Gumby was smiling.
515 was, for the battle that he had to go through, you know, losing that upper or that ball joint. Shoot, he fought and
He
fought.
still had that tie rod connected, so every time that tire flipped back up, he could get a little bit of steering out of it. But
There's a lot of new iron here. A lot of
Oh,
teams
yeah.
with 2 news. I figured
Yeah.
there'd be.
Yeah, we were discussing that starting. We're like, if you knew you were doing heads up 2-on-2 in an arena that you know you're going to get here, it's like, man, that's an old iron.
Yeah. I don't think I have. I don't own a new iron, so.
well, no, yeah. You talk to Jared. He might not be in a Ford till he has to be,
Yeah.
and even by then.
You know, I think a mid-70s Chrysler would do really good in this class here.
Oh,
You're the Mopar man.
yeah.
You don't think so?
You know,
They're going to push
shockers have
behind.
their
They're
place,
going to push behind.
and it's all about the shots that you have to take.
Yeah.
And that, well, that's with any car, but you know, subframe unibody Chryslers, they're going to be worse for wear because, yeah, it's not a full frame car.
Yeah.
You don't want to run. Well, yeah, I should say I don't run down bars in mine. If I would build to this class, I don't run down bars in mine. I let the body do all the flexing it wants to do, take a little bit of stress off that frame. But yeah,
Well,
So what was this, heat 3?
that was heat 3.
this
more
was
to go.
C3. Yep, 2 more to go, plus the 90s
90s.
and newer.
Yeah.
Those 90s are crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Arlington was. You were in Arlington, right?
Yeah,
you
I
ran down
got
there?
second.
Yeah, no, that was fun to watch.
Arlington this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, on Wednesday I took Illumina down there actually, and the only reason I did that was because they pay $3,000 to win a Wednesday night derby in Arlington. And you were there last year.
I was. Did you win?
No, I got
Second.
second.
How'd you do?
Actually, I was on the. I've been chasing a wiring issue on my motor on my mod car, so I went out there and.
I heard the mod heat was
Yeah, it was
outstanding.
intense. I wish I could have been in it, to be honest with you. I went out there and the green flag dropped, and I hit the gas, and she did.
Yeah,
Took a couple of good shots, and I was like, well, that's probably enough of this if I'm not going to start. So I've been chasing a wiring issue since I-80. I went down there, and I made a couple of hits there, and then it died on me twice. And then I got it back to my shop, and it fired up, and then I was sitting there.
So what are
idling,
you
and,
running?
Uh,
LS?
No, I'm running a 383.
So it's time to change all the wiring system.
Everything is brand new.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's brand. That's my Blizzard Bash car. Everything's brand new when that went in there. So I'm hoping it's a distributor. So that's what I thought it was at first. We pulled it apart and was hoping that it was just something internal there. But everything looked good and put it back together and it ran better. And
So you're running. It's got to be that module inside
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
distributor.
yeah, no, brand new module. I think I've had 3-4 runs on it. So brand new everything. So I guess I hate them little issues you got to chase down. So
Oh yeah.
Any chance it's a fuel pump?
I got all brand new half-inch AN braided fuel hose, that's everything. When I went to BB last year, everything was pretty much new.
I was
that went
gonna
in
So
there.
say.
when you're chasing it, you are chasing it.
Yeah,
You're like
yeah,
scratching your head
yeah.
going, what is it?
No, that's yeah. It seems like it's getting good fuel, and yeah,
So
it
after-
sits there. It either runs like a top or it don't run at all.
So when you pull it out of the arena, does it fire up and run good? Or
nope, don't run worth a crap. It don't. It fires, but it backfires a little bit, and that's
it's not carbureted? It's not a fuel issue then?
no. It doesn't seem like it. So I'm thinking it's something in the spark somewhere in that distributor. But I guess that's the next ghost we'll
the next
chase.
thing to chase
Yeah.
down, yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, hopefully you find it.
yeah.
Because
I'm
when
sure.
you get out there and take a couple shots by those, it's not a good
Yeah,
day.
that's the thing. So
Well, tear it up. Get your tranny. I want to see you out there tomorrow.
yeah, hope so.
Tell the wife and family, awesome on the baby. That's
yeah,
awesome.
You bet.
How many does this make?
Her and I have 2 together, and then we have 2 older ones, Dex and Cheyenne. Older ones, those are her kids. So
His, yours, and ours. It's all good. They're
It's
all,
all-
there you go.
yeah,
They're
they're
all.
all-
It's all the same.
they're all ours to us. So
That's awesome. Well, congratulations.
yeah,
and
thank you very much.
I look forward to coming out in the pits and harassing you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
See you later, Veda. Hopefully you see me at home.
He'll be home for in 3 hours for about 10 minutes. So run out.
Yeah.
He'll run in, give you a kiss, and say, "Love you. See you tomorrow."
Yeah, right.
Oh,
So, well, awesome.
you bet.
Look at this. Well,
Oh,
Mike's
oh,
here.
now we got Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Oh.
Yeah, Mike, why don't you come on up here?
Come
Want
on,
me to-
Mikey.
want me to give him the mic?
He's got the
Yeah.
mic next.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Well, watch this board here.
You know, it's really good to have you come up here, sir. And it's also good when it's unanimous and easy to pick who's going to come up here and see us. That was some driving.
That wasn't probably the smartest, but
It made
Usually
for good
that's okay.
TV.
it was good. It was
Yeah.
fun, but forgot I wasn't in my mod. So
Your trunk's looking really good, though.
trunk is
Oh,
good.
yeah.
The rest not so much probably. I haven't looked at it too close, but
You got
It
a
looks
few,
like
you got
it's
a few
going right at
plates.
the
Yeah.
boxes. So.
it's at the boxes. But that bumper's probably gonna be my biggest issue,
Oh, okay.
which we knew
Is
coming
it-
down, but we
Inverting a little bit, or?
yeah, it's not even really stuff. So
Oh, okay.
we kind of knew that, but we just come down.
Hopefully you
and see what
can
it
get
is.
something back behind it, maybe.
Or Jared's going home. It sounds like so.
Hey, well, there you go.
We have a bumper at home, so
Hey, there you go.
Well,
Chop her off.
Well, why we have you up here before the heat starts is being sponsored by Gladiators of Steel. We select one driver from each heat if they earn the Gladiators of Steel heat. And this is a different hat than you would see on any of us. Everybody else is wearing no participation trophies. This one says Vini Vidi Vici, which is the victor, and it means I came, I saw, and conquered. Only person that's going to get a hat with these are people that have earned it. You definitely earned that hat. And on behalf of Gladiators of Steel, we want to congratulate you on an awesome run and say we're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow out there, and we'll come interview you and talk to see how your car looks.
we'll do our best. Can I say thanks to Josh? He did my motor work.
Oh,
and you
yeah.
say, hey,
Give a
this is
shout out
free
to
TV
everybody.
Thanks
for
to
you.
Josh.
Yeah, give a
Great
shout out
man.
to everybody.
Henry, everybody else that helped, Dave, Mark, everybody that got it done. So couldn't do it all those guys. So I want to say thanks.
Oh, yeah, they're watching. I got Josh texting. But
Well, awesome. Well, again, congratulations on putting on such a show, and it's easy fix.
yeah,
Yeah, appreciate it, guys.
Okay, car number 61 pulling into the arena right
we got
now
Team Blue and
is
Black.
This is gonna
Greg
be wild.
Brandel in Team Blue and Black, and Nathan Gill in car number XX. Car
got-
number 10X, Willie Roenfeld, and Jason Matheson, car number 8. Oh, this is going to be a
This
three-team.
is going to be interesting.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. This is
We
going to be
got
fun.
One goes to the A, two go to the B.
Okay.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
And car number 7, Corey Luddington and Jared Rolfe, car number 70. Now,
We
they
got
won it
both
2 years ago.
2 years ago. These are the 2 year ago winners. And then Roenfeld and Matheson won it last year.
Oh, this ought to be a pretty
This ought
good
to be good.
heat.
That's,
So we are doing a B main in this show.
Tomorrow,
A and B.
yes.
So
Yep,
it's
they
a
decided to go with a B. So they're going
Okay.
to be
okay.
We have got a heat. So this is actually sounds like the last heat of the
It sounds
teams
like
tonight.
it, I
yes.
suppose.
Yep, they had 9 total, so they did
Okay.
2, 2, 2, 3.
Yep.
Awesome, awesome. Green flags are up. Wondering if we're. This is actually going to feel more like a traditional heat in a
Yeah.
lot of ways. So,
Great.
which is fun. There we go. Green flag. And I've seen looked at a bunch of these cars. There's some good cars in this
Oh,
heat.
there's no slouching.
Good hit by car number 10X, Willie Roenfeld. Car number 61 is getting after it. Greg Brandel. I've seen Greg drive a few times. He's a good driver. Oh, car
man.
number 10 getting after it.
Brandel is granny issues.
Oh, he laid the quarter in. Look at the quarters. Blew a tire. Loosened up the chains. That rear end frame rails are coming together already. Oh. 10 is on it.
Yeah. Oh boy.
This might be a better heat,
fighting
but I'll
the
tell you,
shifter
the
like
cars
this.
are going to
Yeah.
get screwed up big time. Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
Did you see how he came
Oh,
around
yeah,
that
he just-
corner?
Yep.
He wasn't going to go straight
He
in.
didn't want to take that frame rail. Oh man.
Oh, but look at how he pushed.
Oh, Corey's pushing, yeah.
Car 10 pushed hard on the left front of that last hit.
Corey's pushing on this right side just a little bit. Oh man.
Oh, into the bucket almost. Oh, wow.
That was, oh man. Oh, watch the door. Golly. Might have to get some camera guards stretched.
Oh, lost
Oh,
steering
man.
down there in the end.
Oh,
He's
Jason.
getting black flag for time.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
I think, oh no, it looks like he's got steering yet. Boy. Willie's on the bank down here.
Yeah, they should be pulling him on.
You know, I think I would go knock him off to get a good shot on him.
Oh, he got off. No steering gear on Tim.
That was. Oh, that was a good tire shot by Corey. Oh. Did Willie lose steering
Yeah,
here?
Willie is down steering.
Boy, Gumby.
This was a heat, and
This
I
was
don't
a
even
heat.
know where to go with.
I don't know where. Oh, man. Do we give it? No, that's it. Red flag, checkered flag.
Wow.
Boy.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Okay, so number 10 was laying it down to start the heat. We actually did not give one an heat, so we've got 2 to give.
We got 2 to give away.
And I will tell you, there was a couple gladiators
Yeah.
in there. I'm going to say number 10 out of the hole.
Yep.
You can't. He was just laying it down.
Right.
And if he hadn't lost steering, I bet you he would have continued.
And then I think we got to go with number 70,
Rolf. Yeah, he was bouncing around a little bit.
He was
He thought he was an airplane a little bit.
A little bit there.
He was starting to catch air, and he was like, he was trying to. He had probably lost steering because he was pulling back on his steering wheel, thinking he was going to catch flight. But it's like wrong type of transportation, buddy. So, no, that was a heat. So I think we do need to get car number 70 and car number 10 up here. They both, that's what it's about. Putting on a show. So we do need car number 70 and 10, both. So Mike, how'd your show go? It sounded like it was a good time over there in Iowa?
We did have a good – car count was down again like everywhere this year. But, I mean, it was a Monday night, so it's tough. But we did have a really, really good show. The cars that showed up
It was a good show.
So did they have the Beer Olympics?
No, I don't.
They didn't have any of the Beer Olympics?
We actually, the Ginks bar that had it sold it here this winter, and a new owner has it. So
I heard about that.
And she's something back in there.
The what?
I said we'll have to maybe get something back in there.
Yeah,
with
the
the
new
new
people
owner.
are really good too.
So that is awesome. And that heat had a little bit different feel because of the third team. And the problem is you have 2 of the winners from last year in there in the last 2 years. I mean, that makes it that you got quality drivers.
You're not going to take away from either of them teams.
Willie
skipped the interview earlier, so he can quit being shy and he can come up for this.
Come on, Willie.
Yeah.
If not, we'll go find Willie.
Right.
He doesn't have to accept on air.
No.
So, no, that was a great show. It's like what was shocking is I think he's lost both back tires. He was running on beadlocks, I think, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
And so it gave him the ability to run. But, man, they had his quarters rolled in quick.
Yep.
They did.
So I thought there for a while they were just going to ruin that car because they were on him. And it was car number 10. It was just not being nice, Willie. So.
Yeah. Corey's tough, though. He's a good driver.
Oh, yeah. That team
those are the ones that are fun to drive against, though. Because if you're going to test yourself, let's run against the best.
Very much so.
Let's do it. But
I wish somebody would build me a car just as good as his so I could test my skills because I certainly can't build a car that good.
Right.
So, yep.
I'd like to think I can build that good, but
he's definitely lost some steering, too. He's struggling.
Right.
Well, I'll let somebody else.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I think
guys.
I'll let AJ hop in there. Thanks, Mike, for coming up.
Hey,
nice
it's awesome. It's great to see you.
too.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Mr. Rolf.
Yeah.
Jared Rolf. Jared Rolf, come on up, brother.
Here, Jared.
Hope you got rags. Wipe these out. We're done.
We'll figure something out. All right, Mr. Rolf. So, you guys were putting on a show, but I think you thought your car was an airplane because it looked like you were pulling on the steering thinking you were on the runway and you were going to lift.
I'm not gonna lie. My rear end left the seat a few times.
Oh, I tell you, there was some track shots going on, and did you have a good time?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
They were mean to you right at the start. That's all right. You're used to that?
Right, yeah.
All right, so we really honestly thought you were thinking you were an airplane because it was like he's trying, and the back end of that front end of that car was off the ground. We're like, but man, you laid some smacks down out there, and you guys both as a team drove amazing tour. I was early on where they got your tires. I was like, uh-oh, we're in trouble here. Man, you kept going.
It was a tough draw,
Yeah, for sure.
All locals, hometown. Some of the best drivers that, they won it last year. Willie and Jason did. So.
Well, yeah, Willie and Jason, they were driving good. Willie, right out of the hole, he was giving you a fit. But that caddy is just like, man, running motor. Oh, wow.
6 OLS.
Oh, she was running. I was like, wow, love it, love it, love it. But why I called you up is every heat we have the opportunity to from Gladiators of Steel, we give a gladiator, and we just find a gladiator, somebody that's just out there slaying it. And, you know, it was a derby car. We thought it was an airplane. We wanted to pull you up and congratulate you on Gladiators of Steel. What it is, a Gladiator Steel hat is different than the ones I'm wearing. The one I'm wearing says no participation trophies because we don't believe in participation trophies.
Right.
They're weak. But this Gladiators of Steel hat on the back says Veni Vidi Vici, and it says the victor. And what this means is I came, I saw, and I conquered. And it's presented to the driver of the heat that we feel was the most deserving gladiator of the heat, if there was one. Some heats don't have them. The only people that are going to get this hat with this saying are going to be drivers that earned the hat. And we will never sell them. And so it's a standalone hat that if you're wearing it around town, they can say, mother fricker, he was nutcase. So we do present you with that hat.
Thank you.
You very much earned it in the heat. You were amazing. That car, I appreciate you guys driving around out there because the aroma does a lot.
Right.
You know, have you noticed that from the start of this show till now I'm getting happier? Well, it's probably because I'm out here.
So
What kind of fuel are you running?
That's M1.
Yeah. I love it.
Yep.
I love it. So, guys, congratulations. Look forward to seeing you in the main. I know you guys are going to be a dominant factor tomorrow, and I can't wait to see after a couple hours of cleanup what you can do with those cars. Well, I already know what you're going to do with those cars. I've seen your cars over the years, and they are amazing. So congratulations on the heat win. Congratulations on the Gladiator of the Heat.
Thank you.
And thanks for giving us a reason to watch these shows because that's what it's all about. So thank you.
Quick
Thank you.
question for both of you. I mean, you obviously guys got a rough heat. I mean, what was going through your head when you seen it was all three of you guys that run together a lot?
Well,
All three teams, I should say.
Corey and I talked. It's either poop or get off the pot.
Yep.
So it's we had to stick together as a team and do the best we could. And if somebody got hung, we have to make sure we get them out and don't try and win it yourself and keep your head.
Did you expect that kind of pace right away, right off the get-go?
Yeah. I mean, I did personally. I don't know what Corey, but
I knew it was coming.
Well, the key is once you change it from a heads up to a three-way, we were saying that, man, this heat's going to be so much different than the previous four that we'd watched because the mindset and how you have to drive it is so different.
right.
So, yeah, you could tell it was like, wow.
There was no slacking. You had to. If there was a hit was there, you had to take it. I mean, it's,
It's almost like all the cars out here didn't have the fat pedal. It was all skinny pedal, which is awesome to watch.
Yeah, you guys definitely drew. Oh, wow.
the worst heat of the night, or the best, however you want to look at it. So
It was
If you ask me.
phenomenal.
Did you lose steering?
it's hanging up somewhere. Like if it'd steer one way, it would get hung up and it'd come back out of it. So I don't know what's going on for sure.
So
I'm
were
guessing
you
it
in there
walked.
going, Mayday, 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 crash landing coming?
Trying not to show that I had lost steering,
Yeah.
so they didn't see a wounded duck or something. So.
By the time you guys got there down to the end, I think everybody on that end of the arena pretty much had lost steering completely. The caddy, when you put a caddy with that kind of weight on a wheel, a Ford, there's no way you're not going to break that Ford. It's just, I'm not a big Ford fan myself, but man, that caddy, the weight, you could tell it was almost like you get the small shovel and you get the big shovel. The caddies are the big shovel, and they were really lifting some cars. He didn't catch as much air on the front because yours, those.
I don't have
No.
as big a motor either.
You don't what?
I don't have as big a motor.
6.0, and what were you running?
6-0.
Just you had about 2,000 more pounds.
Right.
So
Horsepower to weight ratio was a little different.
yeah, there's a little different. I would say you and Willie both had about that same ability because when you'd watch and you guys needed to go, it was time to go,
It was.
those cars would go.
Yep.
So awesome show, and I look forward to coming. We'll come out tomorrow and do some interviews and see how the repairs are going because, as fans that watch the show, they want to see how you're putting those back together. And so,
Sounds good.
you guys have a good evening. Get some sleep. Go take a cold shower.
Sounds like
Sleep? Or is there sleep?
No, they're letting us work all night 'cause it's going to be so hot tomorrow, so there probably won't be any sleep tonight.
Oh, they're letting you pull it an all-nighter.
Yep, because it's supposed to be so hot tomorrow, so.
So can the cars leave, or do they got to stay here?
They have to stay
on
here.
That's
Everything
what
has
I
to be
figured.
fixed on fairgrounds.
Now, how many more plates are you guys allowed?
Well, we went in with less plates than probably most of the teams on here, but a little bit of a theory we have behind it, so we will get a few more than everybody else. So
Awesome.
I think you get 4 more, but we'll be putting more than that on because we don't have any. So
What I can tell, there's a different. That heat, everybody was experienced. Everybody was good drivers, but there's a difference in a show like this when we watch you guys run, because you can tell an experienced good driver when they're out there, and you guys are both pretty damn amazing drivers. You can also tell when the blood pressure goes up a little bit too. Your blood pressure went up a little bit there, and you're like, it goes from Sunday drive. Oh, mother.
Yep.
I did not go to church today. It is on.
Yep.
So,
it happened.
yeah, you could tell your blood pressure got up a little bit, and you could tell by it's the style of punishing shots and stuff like you take. So that was good. Very, very good. So we got one more heat, and you guys are going to start trying to tackle your car. Are you allowed to start now?
I'm assuming when it's all done. Well, maybe it's now because all the team shows are done, so
Well,
maybe 90s and newer next. So
while it's still a little bit light, start looking at the cars and seeing what you need to do.
you have to look over, so.
I don't think either of your cars, yours is just getting that trunk squared away, the bumper rolled up in and tightened up. Yeah, yours, you could tell that it looked like the frame had come in a little bit because your chains
Loose.
got loose. So I'm like, those couple hits were like,
That's
wow.
good.
Oh, I know, it's good. That's
what we want.
that's why the chain's there.
Right?
So, but yeah, I'm like, well, they got them frame rails coming in. So looked very good. I'm excited to see what you look like, because now this is where they become real Picassos. It's like now the professional painters come out, and you can see what they do to make a car good. That car, oh, you guys had. He was there at the end. Both of you were on his side, and he's probably like, this is not a good thing.
You took his steering out right away, didn't you?
I believe
Down
so.
here.
About halfway through, I caught him on about almost
Yep.
a full track shot, and
Well, I
he
noticed
was
that.
sitting sideways, and I.
There was Jared Rolfe on your trunk once. No, was it car number 10?
That's Willie.
Willie.
He's right behind us.
Willie was amazing. You came down into this end, and you left your trunk open, and it was amazing. See what kind of quality driver he is, because he just did a little bit of a swerve to the right, and then he come in and missed that bumper right into that corner. I was like, that. You can tell a good driver when you watch them too. So Willie drove really good, and so yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
gonna be good.
Congratulations. Go work on your cars.
Yep.
Thanks.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
thank
That
you,
was
guys.
awesome.
Thank you.
All right, Willie's behind us here. So
Willie.
Mr. Onfelt.
is it man a few words? He'll probably just take the hat.
You don't, Willie, do you not like headsets?
No.
Okay, so you can just sit there and we'll talk. How's
Okay,
that?
sounds good.
Number one, amazing drive. Early in that heat before you lost your steering, that was a clinic on how to drive.
Really, thank you.
We were just talking to those guys, and when that Cadillac came down into that end early in the heat, it was impressive. You can tell a lot about a driver and knowing how to make a hit. He came in, he left his rear bumper clear. You made a right turn and sort of got out of the way, and then you dove back in, right clearing the front bumper, right in there. I was like, now that was an amazingly good hit. So congratulations. And
Thank
early in the heat, you were just,
Yeah, felt good. Everything was running good.
you're like, I was almost like, who pissed in his Cheerios this morning? Because you were just out there putting on a clinic out there early.
I do all 6 of them were top builders, top drivers, so
That was the hardest
do
heat of the
something.
night, but it was a different type of heat.
Yeah.
Because once it's not heads up and it's 3 on,
yeah.
that's a challenge. It's like, I drew what heat? Oh, oh, it works. I just tap and it shuts off. I was like, that's cool. That's a good way to shut me up.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just changes the whole dynamics of the heat. But it was the heat of the night. And how's the car look?
Busted the steering shaft, but everything else is good. Started cutting out there a little bit, and I noticed one of the spark plugs popped off at number 7.
I know it pushed a little bit on the left side.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Coming back up a little bit. Well,
Easy fix.
yeah, plates are great
Yeah,
and wonderful.
you
Yeah,
bet.
a couple hours, you're good to go. So the reason we had you come up here is through the show we were sponsored by Gladiators of Steel that's coming out in late fall. They have hats that they present to the true gladiators. And what a gladiator is to them is somebody that's not showing any remorse, any care of what other people think, and putting on a hellacious show. You were out there just slaying it and putting on a show. What makes this hat different than the ones that anybody can buy? This is more of a special hat. Is ours all say no participation trophies across the back because we don't believe in participation
I
trophies.
believe that too.
But your hat is special and it's designed and given only to certain drivers. And what it says Veni Vidi Vici on the Victor and on the back. And what that means is it says, I came, I saw, and I conquered. So on behalf of Gladiators of Steel, thank you for putting on a show. Thank you for conquering. And thank you for doing what you did because you truly were a gladiator in that heat. And the only people, when you wear this hat around town, if you deem and you like it, or if you think it's an ugly hat, that's okay too. But if you really like the hat and you wear it and anybody sees it, they're going to know that was an earned hat, not a bought hat. So
I appreciate it.
Congratulations and
Thank you.
great job.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
Fun to watch.
Appreciate it.
Very fun to watch. Very fun to watch.
Willie. Hey. That was awesome.
That was a
That
good heat.
was
Completely different.
Incredible.
That had a completely different feel
Then the first
than the
three
first
heats.
first four?
First
First three.
First
Okay.
3 heats. They ended up with 9 cars.
9 teams.
Gummy, can I see them sheets here quick?
Well, you want to talk about sponsors?
Yes.
That's
yes, I
very
think we
good. There
should.
you go. I'm going to take a break.
Well, I was kind of hoping
I've
you
got to
would,
go.
but-
I got to go off and do some coughing because I'm. So I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Cody, what'd you think of that last one?
That was pretty wild.
Did you expect that kind of pace out here right away? I mean, all 6 really good. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 6. They're really good drivers. I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
expect that. I expected to feel it out for a little bit and then they'll cut loose. No, they did the opposite.
I kind of expected Team No Paint to come out swinging, but just from the way Jared was talking in his interview. But yeah, it ended up being everybody turned the wick up. But
all the cars too look like they're in pretty good shape. Just some body work they got to do. Frames look like they push back, but nothing crazy.
oh yeah, and they get plates tomorrow, so
Yeah.
they
Yep.
know. But more on that here in a minute. We're gonna run down our sponsor list. We got Johnson Ornamental. We got the Greenhorn Bar here in Stanton, Nebraska. Dinkle Implement. They're providing the equipment that we're going to use tonight. Moss Feedlots, Stanton Auto. We got Stanton Hardware. Ludicky. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to murder this. Ludicky Oil. Ryland Properties. WRP. Kenny Rosno. Go see him about all the Derby products he sells. S&S Bleachers. This facility, man, I tell you what, they hauled in extra bleachers and those things.
They filled up quick.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
They definitely needed them, and they're using them tonight. So we want to thank them for that. We got Kay's Market, Northeast Machine, Big Rock Concrete, Northeast Pipe and Panel. We got panels blocking off most of the Derby track here. blocking in the track, I should say. Track and stands.
Keeping spectators back from the
oh,
berms
yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, get a hold of Zach Anderson on Facebook. I know he's a salesman for that, and he'll even haul you some over. So show me sliders. Corey Luddington, he just ran this past heat. Makes a good quality drive line. So get a hold of him. Nebraska Derby, 448 Designs, Jacob Prusman. I was just talking to him off screen here in a little bit. We're going to kind of get a collab from him. Maybe we can get some door wraps out of him or something for these gladiators or these mad dogs that we pick. Stanton Ribfest, which is in June, I believe. Nucor Steel, the Volcraft division, Big Iron Auctions, and last but not least, Volks Drywall. So we want to thank all those sponsors and everybody out here. And I want to, hang on here. We're going to get all right. What is that? 17P. Go through a driver's list. 17P is Logan Peterson. Number 2020. That is Nick Oltmer. Are we looking good, Gumby? Okay. Nick Oltmer is number 2020. We got.
Is that 07N?
That's 17P.
Oh,
I think.
Okay. It looks like no, that's just 17P.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
07N.
That was Andrew Norton. Sorry. We got 56D was the black car. That is Adam Dover. Number 17P, Logan Peterson. I missed that one. What do we see from the side there? Vance Borgman is number 22. 63X is Rich Pinkston. Number 22C is Jason Clausen. And then 32C is Jordan Clausen. And this will be your 90s and newer front-wheel drive hobo.
And while you were reading off that list, we had Derek join us.
Yeah,
so
Derek.
He's going to join us for the 90s newer.
Good evening.
What do you guys expect here?
Oh,
Be a
it's going
bunch
to be
of
wild.
chickens running around like their heads cut off?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Already seeing it.
This is a fun class to watch.
It is.
And build to.
It gets the young kids and people that want to do it, gets them into it. It's cheap,
It's,
you know?
it's an inexpensive way for anybody to do it, whether you're young or old. Oh, boy. 17P.
Oh, man.
That was a hard shot. Oh, man. You better get out. Oh, 63X. That's Rich Pinkston. He was up on his side. Oh.
It's hard to believe they watered this track down, but these front-wheel drive cars get around in anything. Oh, man. It's like the 07N
07N of Andrew Norton. It looks like he's pulled his flag.
No, but still up.
Is it still up? I can't. Oh, Nick Oltmer.
Nick Oltmer's got it way opened up.
Oh, swinging and miss. Oh, wow. Hard into the bank.
There's another big one.
Oh, my goodness.
He swung for it.
Broke off.
Yep.
Oh, he's done. He is implanted in the berm.
Could you imagine if he laid down
Oh,
down?
my goodness. That would have been a wild shot.
Yes, it would have been.
07N, he looks like he refired.
He did.
I think there is a mad dog in this class.
Did you hear what the payouts for this class were?
Oh.
I don't have them written on my sheet here.
I want to say it was like 600 to win or 750.
Okay.
I do know there's a Mad Dog.
Oh,
man,
that was a
what
heck of a shot.
Here comes another one to chase.
I think the 22C and 32C were brothers.
They
if
are
I
brothers.
remember.
Those are the Clausen brothers, Jason and Jordan.
The local paper did a big article on
Oh,
22C this last week about back in the blue in his car theme.
okay.
They took a picture with the Stanton County Sheriff's Office and everything and wrote an article up about it.
You know, it's interesting to hear all the stories on the cars like that. That's
Lost the bumper.
no.
Yeah, I think he's still in high school, honestly, and he wanted to do a Back to Blue theme
Okay.
for the Sheriff's Office, so they wrote an article up about it and everything.
Oh, it sounds
Throttle
like he's got
stuck.
a throttle stuck on that. Yeah,
Sure.
you bet.
Hopefully, we can get it rekindled.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. I think we're paying 5 spots, actually.
Seven N got moving again.
There he goes. Oh, good headlight to
goodness.
headlight there. Number 22C, Jason Clausen.
.32C just broke his step.
$700 to win. I just looked it up. 700,
700?
400, 200, 100, 100.
Oh,
So
good.
5 spots.
Good deal. Thanks for looking that up. What was the Mad Dog getting tonight?
What is that 23 sitting on top of?
22.
23C. He's got something way under the car.
Got a bumper out on the track, but yeah, I'm not sure. Is that his back bumper?
I don't know. I can't tell from here. I got the top of that 32C in the way.
Yeah,
to
I
see.
know it.
But
All right, here they go again.
This is definitely a crowd pleaser class.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone loves this because there's junk everywhere.
Nobody.
Junk's made.
Uh-oh. Number
Oh, there it
17P. He's got the rim
Only one
spinning inside the
moving.
tire. God, that's got to be like an old.
22C got it going again. All 3 still moving.
That's got to be like an 06, 08 Grand Prix, that blue and yellow one.
Good luck. Yeah, has to be. It's the newer body style for
Oh,
sure.
yeah, I know it. All right.
Here we go.
Jason trying to make a move here. Oh, my goodness.
That's awesome. Look at
Jason
this,
Horton.
look at the
and-
steering wheel on this 22C when he turns it.
Oh, is it? Oh.
It's bent bad.
Oh, yeah. Jason Clausen. Oh, he's in lip mode.
All he's
Doing a
got to
little
do is get
neutral drop.
contact.
Yep.
I think technically 07 had the last hit there. But
Yeah, it was pretty mutual. Oh, I'd be going forward, Jason.
There we
Got
go.
him.
Got it.
Yep. Oh, there we go.
Oh, 7N just.
Oh, I don't know how he's not licking his chops right now. I
Oh,
mean,
here we go.
oh,
Good shot. One might have did it.
I can't see here.
Oh, we just broke. Oh,
17P.
Andrew
Oh,
Norton's your
oh,
winner.
Yep,
oh,
Andrew
7N.
Norton, 07N from Norfolk, Nebraska, will be your 90s and newer winner.
What do we?
He's drove down at Blizzard Bash in the compact
Oh, yeah.
teams before.
Well,
That's
and
awesome. Got a fire under the 20,
oh, we got a fire under.
22C.
Get the marshmallow. Yeah, Gumby's back behind us yelling, "Get the marshmallows." Oh, man.
It's a great way to cap the night off. That was
Oh,
good.
oh, I know. You know who's watching us right now? Brandon and Gary.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Brandon and Papa Gabriel back in Dune.
Oh, yeah. I got
Happy to
it.
hear you guys are watching.
Yep. Hopefully.
They might kill me, but for saying
well,
Papa Gabriel.
you know what? It'll be all right. It'll be all right. That was the last heat of the night.
I do believe so.
I believe these guys are going to start fixing their cars tonight. Some are going to go parts runs.
So is that what they're allowed to do? They're allowed to, now that the show's over, they're allowed to start working on the cars?
I believe they're talking, let them work all night because of the heat.
Okay.
Drivers wanting to work when it's cooler out.
Yep.
I don't blame them.
I don't blame them either. It's supposed to be, what, 102 degrees tomorrow?
Huh?
Yeah.
I quit.
I think no, I think
I
it's
quit.
93.
Okay, Trent, I am not going to be here till 6:45 if it's 104 degrees. No, just
And
kidding.
Derek, you got it all.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night, what do we got in store for tomorrow night? So everyone at home watching can plan to see what they see.
So tomorrow night will be the A feature of the light weld cars, the B feature of the light weld cars. I think A feature's 8,000 to win.
Yep.
B feature 4,000.
Yep.
And then light weld singles. So I think we might even see some
you'll
old
have
Border War cars coming back.
Yeah, you'll have light weld singles, and then I believe you're going to have 80s and newer
Bone
full-size
stock.
bone stock, too.
So
And I'll tell you that B main, there are some great teams in that B main. So it's not going to be a slouch of a heat either.
No, not one bit. Not one bit. So looks like Andrew's out there handing out Happy Gilmore checks and trophies. So
You know, those checks are wonderful because they don't take up much space in your shop, and you can just put them up
you plaster 'em to
closer
the
to the
wall.
roof. You
Yep.
know,
Yep.
me, I'm gonna if I ever get one, I told
Gumby's
my
probably
wife
got
I'm gonna
'em
hang it
lining the
right
wall.
above my bed in my
Yeah.
bedroom, and my wife can look at it and scream and yell, "Get that out of my house!"
Oh.
I'll be like, I don't win those.
Those big checks are about as cool as a trophy too, because you can keep them.
Oh, you got something
That's
to
a
hang
keepsake.
on to. Yeah, you got something to hang on to. Derek's probably got about 6, 7, 8 of those.
I think 3 of them.
3 of them for sure.
That's actually pretty cool. I don't even have one.
You don't have any Happy Gilmore checks, okay?
I got
But
no
let's
Happy
talk
Gilmore.
about your trophy shelf.
I threw 80 of them away not too long ago.
What? That's a crime.
Yeah.
Well, they were all the little ones, the heat races.
Oh, okay.
I kept
okay.
all the mains and the the Mad Dogs. Because hey, believe it or not, everybody says I'm a sandbagger, but years past, I won a lot of Mad Dogs. So got a bunch of.
Well, you got to keep those then.
I kept them.
Yeah,
Those are
okay.
wins and first, second, third mains and Mad Dogs. I've got 30, 40 of them is all.
You know that my old man talks about. He ran back early '90s or whatnot, and you would get a trophy for winning your heat, and then you go get a bigger trophy for winning your feature. And I'm like, the ways of that's gone by the wayside.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think when we went out to Metal Mayhem in 2015, they were still doing that. You win your heat.
yeah,
You get a little
at the
heat
bigger derbies
plaque.
they're still doing it. Yep,
But
county fair derbies anymore,
Cost
is big, and materials right now.
Yeah, the last time we went and we stopped doing trophies per se. Now we do really nice. We do flags.
Okay.
We got really nice flags. We had
Okay.
designed up. We can make a nice Mad Dog flag or first, second, third that's big, long, colorful. We can make them for $22.
Oh yeah.
We cannot make a trophy. A tall, big monster for a main event win sometimes can be $200 and $300.
Oh yeah, I believe
And it's
it.
like, no.
I believe
And
it.
drivers actually like the flags and stuff better because they can hang them from the rafters in their shops and stuff like that. So, any good, interesting comments, things we need to answer? You got all those X-rated stuff going.
There's a
Yeah, I
bunch
don't know what that's about.
You got a #1 fan on there, Gumby.
I got a #1 fan.
Well, he's lack thereof.
Daniel Case.
Daniel Case.
The liability is back.
Oh, he's loving you.
Hey, I do not mind that. All right, sometimes it's all good. I know Daniel.
Yeah. Hey. Even the negative comments, then we can work on stuff.
Sometimes we don't want to work on stuff.
Yeah, sometimes we don't have to. So it is what it is.
No, Mr. Case is a good guy.
It is what it is. But
It turned into being a beautiful night out here, too. Hot all
Right.
day, humid, and get this little bit of breeze when the sun goes down.
right.
I don't blame everybody if they want to work on their cars tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Not mess with them at all tomorrow morning in the sun.
Right. Yeah,
So-
we got two more cars here on the track.
Three.
and 3 more cars.
So is there, being the fair, is there fireworks? Is there, what do they do?
Derek
What is a
Pepe,
fair like in Nebraska?
You know, that's
There's gonna be no fireworks. It's been very dry. We haven't had no rain. I know that.
yeah.
Don't wanna take
no
that
sparklers.
chance.
You put them in your hand and
No.
make little circles. And,
Fair started. I think they did a tractor pull. Went real well.
Yep.
All the 4-H shows happened in the last couple days. Horse, cattle, rabbit, goat. There's a lot of youth in Stanton County that are in 4-H.
I just bought a pig in Utah from the 4-H.
Oh boy.
Do you know how much they want for one of those stinking pigs?
Probably
it's like
quite a
$1,000
bit. Yeah.
Got us a pig. I told him I couldn't see it because if I saw it, I wouldn't have it killed because I can't.
Oh yeah.
I'd want a
yeah.
pet. I'd say
You'd
just
want a
take it to
pet
my
pig.
house. I'd
Yeah.
have a pet pig.
You know, he can live in one of your many GM wagons. That can be
You
his
know,
pen.
Many, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I saw all my 4-H kids all over my neighborhood.
Okay.
They actually take those pigs for walks.
Oh, I
They
believe
got
it.
a stick and they tap it and they walk behind it and then they stop. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, you don't want to exercise the pig. You want it to be fat and plumpy so you can get good bacon.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I just lost about $1 worth of bacon with him going on a hike up the street.
Oh
So-
no. That's
Say
good.
bacon's $9.95 a pound. Come on, you
Yeah.
want that thing plump?
Right.
So
You bet. But yeah, no, I think
if I did anything, I'd feed a pit a bunch of maple syrup and start the
hey,
priming.
there you go. Yeah, you start that flavor already.
Yeah, exactly.
Start that flavor already. Oh, we're getting more
Spam
more
rolling
stuff
in.
that we don't need on the comments, but
For sure.
you know that'll happen when they see that we're getting lots of viewers in here.
I saw that last week on somebody else's promotion. They had
Oh,
a bunch
yeah.
of it going on too.
Yeah,
so
I think that that actually happened last weekend for track shot
yeah.
or whatnot.
So it's happened to everybody, so
Oh,
we can't
yeah.
feel too bad.
No,
It's no
they're just-
different than the spam calls you get all the time.
Oh yeah,
telemarketers.
they're just trying to get
Those-
your viewers.
So are all these apps from India?
You know, probably.
Who knows?
Dirt
You know, I'm
Racer
not-
2259. Give me a shout out. Dirt Racer. All right, Stern Dirt Racer, or would this be just a arena dirt
you know,
racer?
if he's he might be a circle track guy.
You know, there's all sorts of dirt racers. You get back over there and across the pond.
Oh
you know,
yeah,
the pond.
the
Those
banger racing.
the banger race, the nut cases.
Oh.
You guys, if there's any banger racing watching it, I love you. You're absolutely nuts.
Oh,
and
my
you
goodness.
could pay me to come out and watch, and I would watch only from the outside of the arena because there's no
Oh, I
way
know
I'd
it.
get in one of them cars.
I'd still be probably about 50 feet away from that fence. Man,
Love
Bernie's
the banger racing.
Bernie's on the chat. He
Dirt Racer Gumby is motocross and demo.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Dan,
that's a good
okay.
question.
They
Mr.
want
Case
the
is sour that we put it off.
Release date.
yeah.
Daniel Case, we are mad that we put it. We're sad that we put it off too because I'm really anxious for everybody to see it. So
Well, you got to understand the logistics of that too, though. Like you guys are wanting to release it right in the prime time of when everybody's going to view it.
trust
so it
me,
gets it.
you know it's all about prime time, getting a number of views sold. So because
Oh, yeah.
it was too expensive, it was a lot of money to build it. So prime time is when you need it. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
maybe we'll release a bunch of new videos here pretty soon, so we can give everybody a jolt of new stuff.
You bet. You bet.
And the more successful, the key is the more successful the show is, the more likelihood that we could take it national and do a bunch of other stuff with it. So
exactly.
we
Now
want it to
can
be very
on your
good.
Netflixes and stuff like that. But no, I think they're getting the last two cars off here, so I think we might.
Call it a night.
Call her a
Everyone
night.
join us back at 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
Yeah,
Same
7
time.
o'clock. 7 o'clock tomorrow night.
For-
It'll be Gumby. and Derek will be on the call. AJ and
Are you
I-
going to be driving to? Are you going to be already
I
there
will
having a
be-
marshmallow?
I will be having a marshmallow and watching you guys.
Okay, so and you, I want you to send a picture of some strawberry cake, some chocolate cake, and make sure you get some with some good cream filling. And if you can't do that, you're not allowed to go, and you have to be here. And this gentleman, we're going to rock and roll.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have a party. We're going to do some interviews. We're going to talk to some great drivers, and really, we're going to get everybody some good pictures of how people are putting these cars back together,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is really important.
Yeah, we'll work a little bit tonight on that. And,
We're still working?
no, we don't have to, but
Okay,
if
well,
there's
we
going to be
will.
guys working on the cars tonight, that might be the best time to get the.
Let's go take a video out there and see what we can see, because we definitely need to post some stuff.
The best part about Stanton Fairboard, don't matter what driver, they let them use the payloaders, skid loaders, help bend these cars back, pull them back.
That'll be good because some of them are going to need it.
Yeah.
You guys definitely have a lot of people's support here. You can tell that, and I just shake my head and I'm like, man, these little hometown fair shows are amazing.
Right.
Stanton's never let me down.
Nope.
This one was a lot different than anything I've seen here before.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a little different. A little bit less cars than what they wanted, but it still made for great TV.
Do you want to be here for another 4 hours? I don't. I think it was great.
I don't. I think that was great. We're done it.
Are you saying wrap it up? Okay.
We're gonna be
we
done.
are okay. We just got this was the director's.
Yeah, the official.
When you see this, it's like turn the dang things off. Okay, that's what it means. So everybody over and out. Thank you for joining. Party on and join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. Right?
You bet.
And
7 p.m.
And these
Get on
fellers
Nebraska Derby on
have
YouTube.
fun at a wedding and camping.
I'll make sure I send you plenty of pictures of cake.
Okay, I love it.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you
See
guys
tomorrow
tomorrow night.
guys.
See you guys.
See ya.